all of my grind of Mythic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to him about it yesterday. How much I hate what I'm going to do to myself, and I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want
I
it.
mean, you're gonna stream your grind
To not add
not
diamond.
Mythic?
Yeah.
You got a sick eliminate.
I did get a sick eliminate, but that doesn't matter.
Fine. And have them all. You put it in decks. You do.
Fair. I'm pretty sure I have them all though. Is the primary issue.
I thought you couldn't open cards that you had.
I don't know. No, I think you definitely can.
Why can't you graph cards that are?
But I don't know. But when you open them, it adds to your bolt progress. I think.
Mm.
Unless they're in multiple sets, then you can't. I think. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Oh, also, I probably should have just crafted one of the cards for this deck. I don't know that much. I'm missing the languishes in the sideboard. And
You can just play a different fever.
I am not.
Crippling Fear.
Not doing it. I should, but I'm not.
Crippling Fear is not nearly as good.
And what else am I fucking doing? It's good.
I don't know.
3 lands. I would have loved one of these to be an Inquisition, but
Basically, you're hoping to draw.
oh, I need to
Like
get
your
this.
best draw, to be
I need to get the
honest.
sideboard guy pulled up. Thank you, CFB. Martin uses deck guide.
Opus Hulk.
Yeah, LSV thinks Opus Hulk. Their power ranking is Opus Hulk is the best thing in the format. And this is like mid of the format.
Yeah, but it gets better the better you are with
Sure. Scroll down to the
plans. Huh?
yeah, Grill Aggro's pretty popular. Yeah, whatever.
Basically, every hand was a keep except for the hands that the one hand that did nothing.
This
the
hand
does literally
the
nothing.
hand does literally nothing, and
You can't keep very many hands with. You can't keep hands without both interaction and threats.
yes, that is facts.
Like one of their planar rolls if they attack with it, unless they have a cleave, then you're just dead. To be honest, I haven't built them at all for the most part. I mean, you're basically.
If they have a cleave, I'll just kill whatever they put it on, and then do it again the next turn.
I guess, yeah.
And then hopefully I'll be in a decent position from there, but I don't have a lot of options.
But the tier, Opus Ultimatum.
These are just the sideboard matchups.
Sideboard matchup.
Yeah, for the guide.
Okay.
Okay, look at that. You didn't have it.
You drew something. I don't know.
We go Aether.
Gust.
If this is Gruul Coco, then we're probably gonna want the Graphickers cages also, but I don't know.
We can't be sure. Of that.
Legion's Insert. Oh, hold on. I can just
You
open
just
it.
look at it.
I can look it up. The whole thing.
Gruul Aggro, presumably. I think it's Gruul Aggro based on what they
Yeah.
played.
Out Windrobber, out Memory Lapse. I don't have the languishes, but
So just bring in, or just keep.
2 Gust, 2 Tyrant Scorn, 2 Legion's
Yeah, you just
Wind,
want all your remove.
and I don't have the languishes, so I'll just keep the Windrobbers
Yeah,
in
they're
because
fine.
the body.
I didn't remember last.
Yeah.
Guess the decks with all cheap spells
Yeah.
when you're not really time walking them with it. Memory Lapse can be a time walk in some decks.
Yeah, like the Opus decks.
Fact, it is just a time walk.
It feels so bad to get time walked. What is it? Oh, the Jacks. Stuff's good.
Favorite beer.
This
It
is
is.
pretty good. Good removal and a brainstorm to dig for action.
With a Fable Passage.
With the
That makes
Fable
it
passage,
so much
yes. Only reason to keep the
Light
hands.
Harness, which means they're not dorking on one. Eve. So it's all wide on the table.
I wish I had had
like
a.
brush fire or something. Get the brawler that doesn't do anything. Kill it at some. I mean, like, you can't Legions and the Bone Crusher, but they're doing nothing.
If they didn't have any duplicate spells.
And now you can just Legion in the Spell Collector.
I don't even do that this turn.
Probably don't need to. I mean, I'm gonna play Crusher
I'm just gonna leave out the stuff.
stuff. You need Brainstorm.
Brainstorm, Drown in the Lock,
You're drowning the lock. Collector.
the Bone Crusher.
Can't.
I can. They have 3
It's
cards.
Oh, forget it's their graveyard and not yours. This shit's lame. I would do it though. Seems good.
The 2-for-1 in my favor, and it keeps their Pelt Collector from.
Not a 2-for-1.
It's not a 2-for-1 because they weren't putting it in.
They weren't casting the front half.
Whatever.
Now you can brainstorm Legion. Legion has an instant, right?
No, but I also
just...
I can't do that because the land's gonna be tapped. It's gonna pass. But my Tyrant Scorn.
What are they gonna do? They gotta rip well. I mean,
they gotta rip pretty well, yeah.
I
mean, I have no pressure happening.
Do they have?
I'm just trying to run them out of resources.
Questing Beast is. I mean, I assume it plays Questing Beast, right?
Probably. That's rough.
Bad. There's like an Into the Story and a land. And then you can shuffle them away. Pretty good. I mean, like, it was a bad draw, but the fact that you're not locked, it means it's just so much better.
That's a pretty solid one.
Draw. I would just Legions and Pelt Collector.
I can. No, I'm gonna hold.
Well, Legion's End is just gets more dead as the further the game goes, and the rest of your stuff kills other stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't. I mean, they're not doing.
I can just take the one though.
Yeah,
and
to be
fine
honest, I don't think anything. I mean, they could have cleaved there, but that would just be dumb shit.
Scavenging Ooze. I'm gonna counter it.
I mean, you can grow one, but then you can just.
I'll just kill it
with the
yeah.
Tyrant
I'll just
Scorn.
kill it with the Tyrant Scorn.
Or kill some gain of life. That's not really relevant. In fact, you don't have any threat.
Yeah, I was expecting to get one off the Brainstorm, but I didn't. Which is sad.
But they're doing nothing, so the first threat you play will be plenty good enough. Also,
Yeah.
Scavenging Ooze is pretty good at keeping.
Yeah, that's.
Keeping our threats in check.
I mean, I knew that. I've had.
Now you can just.
I could just kill it.
Why?
Kill the Pelt Collector.
I just untap and Legion's End it.
That's also true.
And then leave up your Drown in the Loch. You're not that far away from it in the story. Scoot slowed it down, but. Oh, Lance is rough.
That is how
Legion's End and grab the Lurrus.
That is how I usually play Magic. Is draw all
To be
lands.
honest, I would just grab the Lurrus. What are you gonna Drown in the Loch?
I don't know.
You just
Anything.
Look, if it's a Questing Beast, you're gonna take 4, and then you're gonna Drown in the Loch it.
Yeah, I am aware.
Getting the Lurrus into your hand if you're
They
tapped
one? Oh, that's gross.
No, Items Awakening is dog shit.
Yep.
So we haven't drawn any threat. This is our threat currently. Running it out for no value is kind of rough, but
Whatever.
pressuring our opponent in some degree is good.
We'll be fine.
I think there's an argument to keeping Aghanim Awakening when we draw threats. They kill our Lurrus here.
We'll be fine. They're not gonna kill Lurrus.
Stomp's incredible.
They're not gonna get to resolve it.
Well, yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. So it's a good one. You can't counter it. They don't have 5 cards. They got you bad. Pretty good. They get to dish this Cleave.
It does suck.
You get to kill it now, but they got to draw 3 cards. Do you even want to kill it?
Yeah, because it lets me do my end of the story. Even if they get, I'll do end of the story on my turn, so that way.
But you're gonna get docs again. Then you can play one of your sorcery speed threats. Robber. You can just do all lands. It's kind of fucking tough.
This is how I play Magic the Gathering. I just draw lands.
I mean, like, you actually have a clock now to play out a couple things here and then Ox. This is not where we want to be. Ox is. Basically, we just gotta get game 3 on the play.
That's gonna.
They have both their incredible threats against us. Basically, every deck is playing these 2 in the sideboard for the Rogues matchup.
All the red decks, yeah.
That's kind of mean. If you had the languages, it would be so much better.
Well, yeah, but I don't. I told you this earlier.
No attacks. Wind Robber's probably just gonna end up being a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Might as well wait. Reason to get the card now doesn't change anything. I
guess.
Changes nothing. So next turn, you're likely gonna just sack the Wind Robber and then replay it with the Lurrus.
Come on. Oh, my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Don't count. You can't count the Fabled Passage. That's just one of them.
13.
But
We've seen 13 of the 22 lands in the deck. This fucking
And you only got 1 extra land out of your deck.
Well, that's not bad on the mills.
I would draw now, to be honest.
We can block the Phoenix Abash.
I mean.
And then do it.
Yeah, I guess. Let's hope that we
But our ground
Well,
game.
if they cast the Ox, you're definitely gonna try and find a counter spell.
Yeah, that's fair. But
unfortunately, them emptying the graveyard means that your
how many cards is it? It's 8 cards?
Yeah,
Jeez.
your Drown Unlock won't hit it.
Drown Unlock is so bad right now.
That's why they play Ox. Ox is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I know
this
that.
Is the
Where's my
nightmare.
phone at? It's probably in the other room. Whatever. I have chat pulled up to my side. I don't need it.
You have in the second monitor. I would. Second response. You have.
I can't. I don't.
Oh, because you didn't. You should have.
Because they only had 8 cards in the graveyard.
Because you didn't have priority, yeah.
Yeah, I only had 8 cards.
No, I don't think Schaefer Sanctuary is actually insanely good.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Well, we're just gonna get game 3 on the play, you know? Pretty dead here, though.
Yeah.
Attacking, that's bad. Well, that's pretty bad. Isn't a shock there? You have all untapped lands.
I don't think it matters.
I don't give a damn. You have to mill him for 4 here.
2.
Still doesn't let you into the story, right? It's 8, right?
7. 7 for Into the Story, 8 for the Rogues.
Why is it different?
Different sets. They decided to do it differently. I don't know.
Where's these going person from?
M21.
Zendikar.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what they were on.
Pretty fucking dead here, though, to be honest. You can gust the Voltaic Brawlers. Trade the other one with your Plurus. This does not look good. I don't know.
2, 10, 13, 15. Block that.
Probably trade your Lurus for a Voltaic Brawler, to be honest. Nah.
The only way
Are you gonna gust something?
Oh, I should have. I can still gust
Brawler now, yeah.
They get to just draw it back if they put it on top. No, they don't. They get to draw it after.
The next draw is a Voltaic Brawler. Probably won't even want it. Guess they think they do. Imagine they had drawn up Cleave and Cleave you there.
That would have been rough, yeah.
Counter-Nox is a lot of damage.
I get to mill that, so that's that's not real.
Draw a card.
Oh, look, they Shatter Skull Plurus.
Basically nothing because you don't have Languish in your deck. You're dead. Why would you have Languish?
Well, yeah, but
we draw all lands anyway, though. So
if we had just drawn real spells instead, it would have been fine.
They don't seem to be on the Coco.
They don't.
On the play. Decent hand. We can stick a threat this time and actually put them in a spot where they have to
do
something. And they don't draw their Oxes.
This is pretty decent.
Yeah.
The blue on 1 means I can brainstorm on 2 and shuffle away the bad cards.
Yeah. When Robert starts pecking away at their life total cards off the top.
Yeah.
It's a good draw too.
Mill a land.
Both Rogues and Robert the Rich are very punishing in Scrylands.
Yeah.
Control deck Scry land to the top, you just mill it.
Yeah.
Pretty good for them.
I don't need to do it in response, but for some reason I felt
don't
like
have a land. Oh,
Burning. Oh, fucking gross.
that's bad. Especially if they have multiples.
What button
Thank
there is?
God. One land. And with the Cleave.
Alright.
Well, you're reasonably far away from the story, to be honest. You got a lot to work with here already.
Probably should have backed the other Fabled Passage and kept the tap land, but whatever.
I had a Fabled Passage.
Yeah.
Oh, Drown Unlock, Zero Push, Field, no. The whole shebang being. That's good.
That's a good one.
Mill. That's not why we're milling, but
Does
sure
feel
doesn't
nice.
hurt. Do it now. I can't think of a reason to do it now.
Draw your card.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Losing that game too, after being so far ahead, feels bad.
Because I drew 6 lands in a row.
Instead of any one threat.
Yeah, that is how I like to play Magic.
Good for your opponent there.
I mean, I've got another Fatal Push, so it'll be fine.
A stomp too.
No, they're just gonna eat.
Yeah, they hovered over your Wind Robber. It kind of feels like they might have a stomp.
They're just snacking.
No. How many cards do I have in the Robber? Graveyard? 2. Well, you got all the rogues now. Definitely want to play your Thieves Guild before you play the Wind Robber.
Yeah, I know.
At some point. I don't know when you're going to do that.
Well, I want to play the Wind Robber now, so I guess it's gonna be now.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hazoret.
The more cards you mill without hitting an Ox is basically, that's just the goal. Is not hit an Ox. Because if they draw, whatever, that would suck, but just playing it is going to put a bunch of cards in their graveyard.
That's also a rough one. The Garrick's Harbinger. Hard to eat.
Now you're hoping to draw into the story.
Basically.
Got a Cloud going here. 2 in the air is nothing to scoff at when they can't really attack you back. And they can, but...
Non-land. Huh. Well, good thing I can counter the Frigate, the Embercleave. This is gonna be rough otherwise.
Currently Embercleave you.
He can't next turn.
See what that last card is.
It's a land.
Rough stuff. In position. I didn't even go for the cleave, to be honest. Probably.
Neither do I.
He's not doing a lot. And the more you mill, it gets him closer to him. Hit an Ox, it's just really bad. To be honest.
Alright, I'm gonna attack.
Especially at this point where we're low on resources. If we mill them an Ox, we just lose. We never get priority to counter it.
I'm gonna counter it.
I just try and unlock have a stacker mode that'll.
I didn't mean to let that go. I meant to sack those to draw the cards.
Huh. Game's giving you a shot, but
I goofed that one. Pretty bad. Ugh.
dead. That's gonna kill us all in its lonesome. Got all the removal in the world, and ain't none of it can kill a Garrick's Harbinger.
I punted pretty rough.
Yeah. To be honest, seeing all the cards you drew, it doesn't seem like it really would have mattered, to be honest. You'd be like 1 card deeper right now. I don't know. That's quite gonna do it. It only draws on 1 card to kill both creatures.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah, I believe
Because
so.
them all of the same name?
Yeah, because I only target one thing. It just catches them all.
And then it gets to looking at and they drew an Ox. Means we can.
Counter it.
No, we just have to let it resolve. Counter it, they get to get rid of their whole graveyard, and that turns off even more of our deck. We're just dead. I don't think we can ever recover from here. Especially with no threats.
Whatever.
Oh, this is lame.
Well, I
It
could play.
always feels like you're fighting for the wins.
I could play Opus, but then I'll just play Rogues for 6 or 7 matches in a row.
No, you won't play Opus.
All right, I'll play Team
That
Opus.
deck's way more fun to watch. It's just kind of boring.
I agree with you, but all I was playing against was Rogues earlier.
Opus is definitely better. I don't know if this version is better.
Oh no, I'm trying to build the Jeskai version.
That version's so good. Just gone for that one. It's not like you had to make anything for
I didn't have
that
to.
one except for the Opuses.
I had to make some Opuses and some torrential Gear Hulks. Like
Oh, and the Jeskai version does play 4 Opus, so.
I have to make one more Opus still.
drunk now.
You had one.
I'm just fucking playing. Hand's not very good. A bit better.
Is it?
Well, assuming you draw.
I won't.
Well, yeah. What do you do? What the fuck is wrong with you? This means you can't censor on turn 2.
You are correct. Oh, it's
Oh
the
my
mirror.
lord.
Or it's Phoenix. It's Phoenix. I lose anyway. It's Phoenix.
That's not even true. They go like anticipate or whatever on turn 2. You could have just censored it. Now you can't unless you.
I can
draw
just
land.
cycle the sensor though.
That's what we're gonna have to do at this point.
Because I made an oopsie.
A big oopsie.
'Cause
Oh my.
I don't know how to play Magic.
Word. This Phoenix X is not even like insanely good.
Here's the thing, right? No matter what I keep, if I have 2 or fewer lands, I will not ever draw lands. If I have 3 or more, it's the only thing I'm gonna
It's
draw.
definitely not Phoenix. It might be a control deck.
It
Like
could be
Opus
an Opus deck or a
on
control deck.
Brainstorm and Searches. Well, most Opus decks are a control deck usually. They do seem to be like on a desk or like a blue-red control deck. Okay, well we're not just dead.
We are.
There's no reason to do that main phase though, right?
If I wanted to concede on my turn,
You know what?
if I didn't hit a land.
That's fair. Ooh, Failed passes to get some closer to their search flip.
Yeah.
Could also be like a team or turn stack.
Oh, it's Grixis.
Versus control. This deck's whack. Hey, look.
That's
Hey,
not.
that's actually pretty good.
That wasn't expected at all.
Now, I mean, presumably they're not going to cast anything.
Yeah, and I'll just.
Unless they cast a Nico Bolas, that would be so good for us if they just run out of Nikki B.
I don't think they got a Nikki B.
They might.
They might. 4-mana Nikki
You've done
B.
nothing though, so it'd be unlikely that they would just run it out.
I want them to.
That'd be great. They're thinking about it. Time to start running night packs into.
And their removal spells.
Yeah. And just continue to draw lands. Basically, ideally, they're gonna counter this, right?
Main deck
But then-
Mysticals, huh?
But then, deck Mystical's good.
Say it was.
At some point, you get to Prismari command to try and draw lands,
Try to draw lands and nothing else.
and you don't need much else.
Could use an
You
Opus
draw
and a
an,
Gearhold.
what happens if you draw an Opus? Honestly,
I could just command and it doesn't hit anything. Make a treasure.
honestly, that's fine. Like deal 2 damage, make a treasure. So you don't really want to draw 2, discard 2 because
Well, if I
then
discard.
you're likely if you draw anything less than 3 CMC, you're just gonna be discarding those regardless how good they are, because then they can just take them.
I think it's still right.
I think it's fine.
I don't think shooting them for 2 is worth doing it.
But I mean, it's just like if you draw the good cards that they can hit with the Inquisition, you're just gonna be discarding them anyway. Okay, we're just gonna rip 2 lands. Discard 1 land and then like Night Pack. To be honest, there's no way this Night Pack's ever. They just have so much removal. Their deck is all removal and counter spells.
But yeah.
The fact that they let us Prismari command is nice, but now they're just gonna go land Nikki B. Oh,
Nicholas B.
Nicholas Beington. Our set's pretty good. Not against his deck. That's just a whiff. So whiffed. Yeah, that's pretty good. To be honest, we don't have an Opus, but like as a Prismari command, that's not bad. Under 0 circumstances should you do the Faithless Looting mode of Prismari command.
You don't think so?
No, you don't think so?
You don't think so?
You pay 6 mana to discard 2 cards?
You don't think so?
No.
I get to draw 1.
Ooh, you get to draw 1 and discard 2.
Yeah.
They just drew. Prismari command's nuts.
Yes.
I was spot on the money about the most playable of them all.
Yes.
I'm a genius.
We're correct. I told you it was.
I'm a god.
I agree with you, dude. You already saw it. You already saw everything.
Honestly, at this point, why did they even run out? Oh, they missed a land drop.
Oh, they missed 2 land drops. They had 4, and then we were like, oh, they're gonna Nikki B, and they didn't. And then last
And then
turn,
they just
they did the
positions.
same thing, and then this turn, they still haven't had a land drop.
You don't need to do anything. Way ahead now. You know, they're not way. Oh, they have a stop set? Why? Why would they have a stop set?
Don't know.
But, they
But
tap out in their turn for something, they're gonna die. Actually, if they tap out now, they're getting opused. Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
just
can pitch
start
it and then
1, 2, 3, 4,
torrential
5,
Gearhold.
6. Yeah. No, we're definitely doing that if they.
If they give us the opportunity.
If we get to kill the Narset,
if
they're probably gonna. No, I wouldn't. You could rewind, but that doesn't seem correct. So without a Fabled Passage, this is just gonna lock them.
Well, they have a search for us contest, so it'll help fix it. They'll get rid of one of these.
But I don't just think with them having 2 mana up still that
we can do it.
That we could slip it through because they can still dispute us. And we know they have deck disputes.
Memory lapse us.
That would also be miserable because they can let the Gearhulk resolve, memory lapse the Opus, goes to exile anyway, and then.
It says if it would be put into your graveyard, so if they put it on top, it just goes on top.
That spell would. Oh, you're right. It doesn't. It does not actually flashback.
It doesn't actually flashback the card. It casts it and then exiles it instead of the other way around.
If it would go to the graveyard.
So if it's a spell, it would shuffle itself in. It also
would shuffle in. Yeah.
Just shuffle in. That's kind of fun.
Like
any of the
Sun Zenith.
Any of the the Zeniths. And
well, to be fair, that doesn't actually. It just shovels itself in.
It doesn't cast. It doesn't do anything.
All the beacons are sorceries.
Okay. Good talk.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna discard this.
Yeah.
There's no reason to just hold on to it, really.
That's not entirely true. At some point, you could just hardcast it.
I don't know. I've got 2 more.
I don't know. Play the waiting game. If they try to go for a threat first, we get to counter and then Opus. So
we're pretty close to just being able to run out of turns with Gearhulk with the Rewind or the Frilled Mystic backup.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally 1 land away from doing that, actually.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about it. Whatever.
On camera.
No, don't do that.
Live for the bubble this scene.
I don't want to get banned from Twitch.
You're drawing 2 and discarding 2? Because we would just discard 2. Yeah, I think you have to counter it. Because that's pretty bad. Honestly, that's kind of tech. Just using it as a mind rot with your Narset. That's kind of good. Can't even be mad at that. It sucks, but I don't think... Because now it discards both our cards. This lets us keep a Gearhulk. We're kind of locked into it now. And we can't even cast our Gearhulk. They got us pretty bad there.
That was rough, yeah.
I forgot about Prismari Command's Mind Drop mode if you have a...
have an Narset? Yeah.
I haven't ever done that to anyone because I'm almost always using Prismari Command to dig for lands. Which is now not going great for us. Let's just try to slam like a shark type from here.
I don't know how that would be good for us.
Get to resolve our Opus.
Because then they have a shark type.
That's not my problem. I wish the fairy was still legal in this format.
Did it? Oh, three fairy?
Yeah.
That no.
I
mean, I do, but no, I understand.
It'd be so good in the Opus deck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already too good.
Oh, Dragon God. Oh, it's this version of the fucking Esper deck that's just all Planeswalker, or the Grixis deck. This deck's whack, to be honest. It's literally all Planeswalkers.
Yeah. Well, we get to kill both of his Planeswalkers. Unless he has... Well, if I get to Terry G into Opus 1 and 4 and then attack it...
It's pretty likely to have an answer.
I understand that.
Unless we draw a land.
When I started to say it, he didn't... Aw, rip the Opus.
Oh, that's brutal. And we can't even Terry G for anything because they can crack the Lantern. The fact that Lantern's free to crack for the Graveyard Exile is nuts. It's so good. Doesn't do both, like Relic of Progenitus. Draw a card, 1 mana, draw a card, and exile the graveyard. Well, that's a good draw.
That's a good draw.
Unfortunately, they have Soul Guide Lantern, so it's never going to be... You don't actually have to do that right now, right?
Well, I don't have to attack this one. I'm going to attack this one.
I would. Because the Narset doesn't actually stop our Sublime Epiphany draw, so... Unless we have to do it now for some... Like, say they tap out. Why? Hold up, why? Do we have anything in our graveyard with casting? Not
Prismari
really.
command.
Well, yeah, we should definitely Prismari command. What does that do, dumb?
Make a treasure. Shoot the Narset.
I guess.
Wait, what order does it do it in? It kills Narset and can loot with it if we wanted to.
Draw 2 cards and then discard them. How are they ever going to be better than Sublime Epiphany?
I didn't say they would be.
Why would we do it? Why did they do this?
None of this makes any goddamn sense.
I
Command.
still don't think this is the correct option.
Well,
I mean, like, you make a treasure and deal 2.
I don't want to do this one because then they have to go down and get rid of it to get rid of an Torrential Gearhulk,
I guess.
which seems better.
I think it's strange the way they've ordered this.
Well, they were doing it to kill the creature. They,
Oh, you're right. They were
they're-
getting their revolt.
yeah, they're getting the revolt for the Fatal
That makes
Push.
sense. But they didn't even kill their Nicol Bolas. That seems a little strange.
It does. Because now we've got this Terry G in play that cannot be Fatal Pushed. And they have to get rid of their Dragon God
No?
to kill it.
Oh.
Oh, unless they have another one because they can't
And
cast.
they just, what do you mean?
It's -3 to get it.
They're
which
just
they're
gonna
gonna-
get another one next turn.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah.
except for it. I mean, I just.
Another search, huh? Think they're gonna flip it next turn?
What we know?
Man,
Well,
they
what?
got real good at drawing lands.
I'm glad they did.
Why?
So that way
Means
there's
they're double spelling or triple spelling or spelling with counterspell backup.
no, not any cards in their hand.
They got a Nicol Bolas and a counterspell in their hand.
I could counter this.
Why? I have but one question for God.
Why? Come on then.
I'm taking a Jax with me to work tomorrow.
No, you're not.
What? What camera's gonna see me?
Shut up.
How's the search, I guess. There's no reason not to. They can replay it, so it's kind of whatever. Dispute. Double dispute.
No.
Those are the last 2 cards in their hands. Dispute.
They bend a land.
They
so
probably just have memory lapse. That sucks.
that would suck.
So bad.
Just concede to the Sublime Epiphany.
Seems unlikely.
Just do it.
This doesn't exactly kill them.
Fuck.
We have Scribes with our Castle Vantress now.
No, not. It's tapped currently, so.
Well, yeah, we don't want to do it in our upkeep because we draw an Opus. We're gonna slam it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Takes.
It's 5 mana. It's half your mana.
Yeah. I still think it might be worth
80.
it. Let's put the stop just to make the decision.
Think about it.
Because if it's just 2 lands on top, and it probably is.
That is a tilt assumption, and you know it. You're letting your tilt get to you. Look, just because it was true.
I just know the deck. This is what happens. What am I main?
Oh, first.
Probably.
No, stop.
I'm so bad at this game. You put the idea of draw with growth spiral in my hand.
Well, before playing the land, would have been the correct decision, assuming they didn't have Narset.
But they did, and you put the idea in my head.
And that was all it took.
It's all
yeah,
it took.
My fucking bad.
It is. I didn't evaluate
Also,
it
at this rate,
because my friend said
you've
play
locked
growth
us-
spiral.
You've locked us into doing this in our upkeep
We've got to find something.
every turn,
And
instead of being able to do it on our end step with all our mana,
Okay,
which
well,
is kind of rough.
I can just not
Did they
do it.
ban a Dragon God?
I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Love to see it.
That
They
can't.
said, no, that's not good enough.
That cannot have been the correct decision.
Not true.
We are in top deck mode. They could have just started taking our lands.
So were they,
back.
presumably. They've thrown a lot of lands
They
now.
just brainstormed, bruh.
You didn't even do it! You didn't even scribe!
I told you I didn't have to. We can start doing it the way you wanted to. Because you made a good decision, and I already put 2 lands to the bottom.
I made a valid point.
It was
you know.
unlikely.
What? Stop. Why are they... Oh, they're
just-
they're clicking you, essentially.
Yes.
Hey,
they're getting
sorry,
me.
I just didn't realize they were doing it on you. My bad. Now if they have a counterspell, that would be brutal.
Well, I can't do anything about that.
If they don't, it's pretty good.
They don't.
Now imagine you were playing the blue white or the Jeskai version where you had lightning helix kill the Narset. I mean, you're bouncing the Narset, right?
Yeah.
So you can draw a card.
Yeah.
It does give them another card, but I don't think that's relevant.
Or I can bounce.
That's,
I think you
no.
draw a card. Yeah. Bounce, clone.
You're gonna growth spiral as well. It also lets you do the growth spiral too.
Yeah.
So that bounce is the second mode. Somehow we're in like an insanely good position now. They went from not having enough lands to just flooding out hardcore. We're gonna draw an Opus.
I can night pack it on their set too.
Yeah. Wow. They have flooded out into.
We have more lands than they do.
But they went from they were way behind on lands, and now they've caught up almost.
I think we only have like one more, but
yeah.
They've had so much.
Pretty good.
They've had so much card selection too.
That's bad. Why'd they do that? They have a brainstorm.
Oh man.
Why'd they crack that?
That was a terrible decision.
That means they can brainstorm.
I thought I was bad at the game.
They didn't even have a basic to get.
Wow, that's so bad. How many Fabled Passages can they be playing with? 2 basics.
They have more basics than that.
Where?
Or they chose not to have them. They have 3 basics. They have 4.
1. Oh, 2. I just couldn't see the swamps because I'm stupid.
Even if they didn't have a land, that's all the more reason to not crack it. They probably just don't know their deck well enough. So, that's the assumption, right? They just didn't actually know that they didn't have another land to get.
Possibly,
Which is something you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the Jeskai deck plays...
I'm playing 27 lands.
The Jeskai deck plays 1 of each basic.
I play 2 and 2, no mountains.
The deck's pretty lightly red.
Red for Braids and Opus, and that's it.
And so you don't even cast the Opus most of the time.
I'm gonna try to stick this now.
Before they see another card.
Yeah.
Seems fair. There's also the argument they're probably playing main deck sweepers. Oh well. I mean, like, what sweeper are they going to be playing?
For 4 mana that can kill these creatures.
Extinction Event?
Extinction Event would be rough, yeah. Yeah, that one would be bad.
But I don't know how good that is in Historic. It's fine. Got a Fatal Push, which...
They can kill the token?
They can't.
Oh, you're right. If they, no.
It's a copy. It has the same...
It does have the same CMC.
It's just a copy.
Nothing has left the battlefield this turn.
I'm sure there was just nothing else in that.
I'm sure they took it thinking they could kill the token.
Maybe.
I would have, without thinking about it.
They had the Revolt trigger for your Night Pack.
Oh no.
Fine, they were gonna get to kill it. Index Soul Guides are kind of a move.
They're
even when they're dead, they're still a card.
Especially if you're playing Fatal Pushes.
I don't give a damn. That's a Fatal Push.
No.
They're almost dead anyway, bro.
Nice.
Oh, that's nuts. They're just dead. To be honest, even if they kill your whole board, right? You have lethal. Lethal at instant speed.
I do.
They spend their whole turn here. I mean, there's some slight argument for killing the Narset there. Because it gets them another card.
Whatever.
But, like, they possibly have in their deck at this point. It's gonna save them.
Nothing.
They've been through so much of their deck.
Got a good idea.
It's just
everything.
all removal and Dragon Gods.
Yeah. It's just like
They're probably playing the other Nicol Bolas.
I
mean, maybe not.
I would expect them to, but...
It's worse with the Narset. That's another non-hit.
Maybe.
Yeah. Languish.
Command me.
Well, I mean, it blows up a turn to a Gearhulk.
It does. It blows up Terry
That's
G.
not currently good enough. They're gonna make you draw 2, discard 2, and you're gonna bounce.
Baleful Mastery?
Get the full price for it, presumably. They did. You're gonna kill your token. Then you're gonna put lethal back into play and make them have it, you know? Killing it? Flash this bad boy in. Then they're gonna Prismari Command and instant speed, presumably.
Prismari Command does kill both of these creatures.
You get to put them on 1. I guess there's some argument to waiting because, well, I guess being on 1 means I should do this now.
I want to
Unless
attack.
they were making you
If I
discard.
want to attack them,
Well, you could just wait for the spell to resolve. Are they making you discard?
no,
There's no reason to do it in response.
they were killing both of the creatures.
That just means sorcery speed removal. Get it?
No, because we were on their end step.
Damn, shut up. Oh my lord. Holy
Student paid.
shit, bro.
Damn.
They drew very well. And because, wow, okay, that card's actually pretty good with an Narset.
Well, yeah. It's
It's
2
just
mana
free.
exile any creature, and they don't get
Mana?
2 mana if they pay the student cost.
Pretty good.
It's weird that they have like an actual a reference for that alternate cost. It's just the student cost.
Because the student doesn't do it as well as the teacher. Wow. Bad.
Yeah.
That's what, is Nico Wallace number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
And we have to draw a land. Can you attack more blue than it is green? Should we exile the forest?
I don't care. I've got all the blue lands I need. My lands touch blue except for those 2 forests. Balls.
Oh, the Nico Wallace is gonna creep towards old.
All my threats are gone.
Also, the Nico Wallace can tick down to do the Narset.
All of my threats are gone.
Opus is still on your deck.
There's 1 opus left. No, there's 2 opus.
If you sneak it through, it's pretty good.
2.
But all your gear hooks are gone.
1 Night Pack Ambusher, like 2 Brazen Borrowers.
Not looking great. They've kind of recovered it. Now you're just gonna stall them out and play for time.
Already at 15 minutes.
Probably pitching rewind. Well, maybe not. I need to get. Rewind means we can counter and then scry.
It does.
Not that that's doing a whole lot.
Don't know what we're gonna get to counter.
So any spell will counter.
They're not gonna cast anything. They got the Nico Bolas. They're just going.
Not the worst.
It's a live spell.
Kinda.
We can bounce the Bolas.
Before it ults. It's come back. So, I mean, like, it's not looking great.
On their end step, we bounce it, and then when they're ready to try to recast it, we rewind it.
I mean, like, that is the plan. Mystical disputes don't like that. Damn, that's bad. In fact, that's basically.
Yeah.
Assuming they have any counterspell.
That's backbreakingly bad.
Because they're just gonna do it right now. This Nars has put in some serious fucking. And our upkeep, they're gonna beam the heck out of us, which means we have to counter it. Like that?
I'm thinking about. I think I'm gonna counter the Prismari command.
Rewind that.
Huh? Don't think so.
We could rewind it. Well, it depends on if they cast something here. That. Sublime could do this. And then rewind at our upkeep when they earn our draw step. So you get to keep all our mana up. That's assuming we draw well.
And they don't have a counterspell here.
This just is not.
They're slow playing pretty bad though. So we could just get on that.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan,
Kind of the plan.
to be honest.
Aww.
Had it. We were never gonna win it. Now we gotta make them kill us for the time. If doesn't control a legendary creature, Planeswalker loses the game. Huh.
That is how. That is.
So like 2 turns it killed us.
Yes. I already knew that.
Make a card. I guess we rewind it, right?
Yeah, we're gonna rewind it, play our land, scry.
I'm gonna breeding for your Prismari command. What am I making a damn treasure for?
Just to do
It
it.
doesn't matter. No, unreal. Now we're drawing a dead fucking rewind. And then we know that.
We're not drawing anything. We can draw anything.
What? No. Like on our next turn, we're drawing a
Oh.
dead rewind, which means the Nico Bolas kills us.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna make him do it.
Just waste time.
Yeah.
It's scummy a little, but
If they're gonna take another extra 8 minutes in the game for no reason, they're gonna lose for it. That's just part of part of online magic.
Facts. At a reasonable pace, lose. I've never once come even close to timing out.
Also, I mean, playing it out, we learned they have bone crushers in their deck, which
yeah, they're just gonna burn them out probably. Shut up, keep spread. Means we can't cast anything. So.
And if for some reason they don't just ultimate, then they go Bolas.
That's dumb as shit.
Oh well, yeah, but like I
mean, we could have Sublime of Infinity and counter it if we had one.
That would have been fun.
Been neat. There's no reason not to do that first. Trying to make them click through the priority again.
Okay.
That was another 3 minutes, so. Not it. On play, so since it's quite a bit better than on the draw. That back seems. On the play, they might be able to get there.
They're medium, that's why I trimmed one.
Your face looks like that. In one game, they used more than half their time, which means even if they were to somehow win this game, it would have to be fast, way faster than they played the last one.
And if we can just stall them out.
If we just win this game, we're going to win the match regardless.
Likely, it is likely to win the match.
They're probably gonna spend at least 8 minutes here, even if they lose, unless they just temple them out and then they scoop to have a chance at winning the match.
Yeah.
Which is what a professional Magic player would do.
Well, a real Magic player wouldn't have taken 15 minutes. I know what you're looking at. Just ignore it.
It's still there.
Yeah. She's a gremlin.
Oh my lord. I hate her. That is not.
How's it going, chat? I see you. At least I think it's someone in there.
Oh, the fridge smells mega bad.
Yeah, I need to clean up the fridge.
Big, not good.
Instead of cleaning up the fridge, I did laundry and dishes.
There's a very huge.
Now shut up.
What?
Shut up.
What?
You're gonna make me sad.
Because you're ignoring the truth doesn't make it not the truth.
I'm gonna ignore it anyway. This hand's great.
I mean, if we miss on land somehow,
We
it's gonna
won't.
be really bad.
It's not like it's gonna matter. They take 40 million turns to do anything. And infinite time.
Basically, we're just playing for time here.
Which is...
That's pretty much it, to be honest.
whatever.
Win to win.
I don't like to play for time, but sometimes it's necessary. Just watch the clock tick away. I just need this growth spiral to hit a land. It didn't. Why wouldn't? Take the opus. Take it. Take the opus. Do me a favor and take the opus.
I would take the dispute, to be honest.
Well, yeah, the dispute's the obvious pick. The dispute's the easy pick, but I want them to take the opus. It's good for me.
That would be dumb.
They took the Gear Hulk. Which is fine.
I can get behind that.
I can't cast the Gear Hulk.
Are they about to play no land?
I could cast the opus, or I can cast the dispute. Right? Alright.
Are they playing Rogran Trial?
It's a island and a mountain. That's not the same typing,
But it's on the same color. But it's in their colors.
sure. That's fair. Maybe they just don't have fetid pools.
It cycles for 2 instead of 3.
Correct?
Oof. That's bad. Probably do it while they're tapped out, to be honest.
Ah!
But hey, they're not killing us yet.
how am I gonna play 27 lands and still end up like this? Constant. I've got to make sure it's 27. It was 28, and I was like, that's too many lands.
Hmm.
And I still end up with the same goddamn problems. I'm right that 28 lands is too many, though, right? How many does the Jeskai version play?
26. Plus an India.
Gotta make our mana somehow. Oh, that was our turn. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't even see that. We missed another land drop. Oh,
No, we
man.
hit it with a treasure. And they get to beat this. And they get to blow up our treasure.
Not if I Mystical Dispute it.
Mm-hmm. And
then we don't draw a land ever. And we lose.
they're playing pretty damn slow, even still.
We got there. We got there. Oh, we got there.
They're gonna blow up our thing and make us discard 2 cards here.
No. It won't work for them.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm going to Mystical Dispute it. And then if that doesn't work, I'm just going to bounce the Narset with my Brazen Borrower. And they're going to dig me for lands. Like a nice and kind fellow.
Now if they have another dispute.
If they have another
worst.
If they have another dispute, it was never meant to be. No. That's illegal. You can't do it. You son of a bitch! Alright then.
Actually, the worst turn of events.
I'll just discard that one. And that one. That one. And then I'll play my land.
What a fucking...
Why do they have everything and I can't even draw lands?
Oh, we're gonna see if they can burn 10 minutes trying to kill us here. Possible. But all they do is play things that have triggers.
Just watch that clock tick away.
Huh. There's my command. Kill 2.
Draw 2. Discard 2.
I don't know about that. Not great. I'll just make...
We could... Yeah. I need the lands, but I don't draw lands. It works. I'm just gonna take the Torrential Gearhulk. How are they almost down to 8 minutes left?
9 minutes?
I just skipped a whole minute. Get over it.
I saw.
Get over it. I could scry. I don't know if it fixed it. It doesn't really fix anything because it uses one of our mana, but alright.
You're technically Epiphany here.
You can Epiphany.
But it's face up on the table, unfortunately.
I think it's a strong enough card that that's still good. It's still good.
How many more disputes could they possibly have?
2. They have 2 more. How many memory lapses do they have? 4.
Memory lapse.
Did they? 3.
Memory lapse, double dispute. The memory lapse Ghost Spiral, remember?
Yeah, I remember. And then we didn't draw all the lands.
Yeah, because we had to redraw the Ghost Spiral.
And then we didn't draw the land because we drew a Night Pack Ambusher instead. Yeah, I mean, that's 2 of our 3 Opus gone.
Whatever. We're not playing to win, we're playing to not lose now. We're playing for time, and that's it.
I like both.
Yes, waste more time doing Ariel's content. Well,
I've never been angrier.
use the smart command to make a treasure.
I've never been more angry.
Wow. Not the source from the sideboard, huh?
I don't know if it's necessary, opponent.
What are you doing?
Can I draw this land? It doesn't get rid of the land.
You did the same thing with Barai Command and also make a treasure.
Alright.
That seems better. Tough. It does not matter what you discard.
I know it. I shouldn't discard the land, so at least I still have the land afterwards.
I suppose.
I don't. If I discard something else, then
Forgot Thought Distortion does lands.
it leaves lands and creatures. It's just duress.
But
But
big.
the 6 mana and can't be countered.
And all of them.
And all of them, yeah. It's a 6 mana big duress, and it really gets me every time.
Well, they're nowhere near killing you.
That's true. And I can scry.
Alright, well, they're quite a bit closer to killing you now. Well, that wastes more time.
It does.
That's the name of the game, is wasting time. I don't know if you're actually gonna get a timeout win. Seems unlikely.
Memory lapse. What doesn't my sideboard play Big Chandra? Just thinking about
Why
it.
don't you eat my balls?
Card's incredible. I'm gonna put that in the sideboard over one of the Magma Quakes or whatever. Take it back. Not allowed. You can't keep getting away with this. Another brainstorm? Sure. Brainstorm again? Sure. He's really digging for a counterspell here. Hey, we got it off the field. That's so good.
Wasted another 2 minutes and they've accomplished nothing in that span of time.
Yeah. Now they're gonna try to stick their Nico Bolas again.
Well, yeah.
They're gonna activate it.
Mm-hmm. As one does with a Nico Bolas.
Well, why wouldn't you? They're gonna go get a mountain, an island. In response to the trigger, I want to try to stick my Brazen Borrower.
Waste even more time.
Mhm.
That passed pretty fast. They definitely don't have something.
This forest can go.
Unless they're like spamming their fucking spacebar
Spacebar?
when they cast a spell. It actually seems to be the
Wait,
case.
why did that work?
They've cracked up Fatal Passage already this turn.
Oh, you're right. I drew a land.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's scry. Night pack is...
I'm sure to waste more time.
Yep.
Still 5 minutes though.
I'm trying. I'm fighting the good fight right now.
Oh, you can have Fetish Wills.
Maybe it's just more cycle land.
Yes.
There's that blue-red cycle land. I don't have that for 2 mana.
that land.
That can go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Another 3 turns away from killing us with a Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, they are.
It's like another 30 seconds. And the Narset will do the same thing.
It resolves.
Another 12 removal spells to kill it.
I've got 5 lands left.
Mm-hmm.
They have a grip full of counter magic.
I only have 21 cards left. I pay them soon cost. I paid full
They just
price
pull
for that jazz.
full price for it.
I just wait until your upkeep after playing the Narset to do it.
Correct.
Only Brainstorm was target player draws 3 and then puts 2 back. Ancestral's target player draws 3 cards.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Nice. Well, it's currently looking like it's just gonna be good enough. It doesn't matter what's in your graveyard, they have a soul.
Okay, we can go back to... What? Do you Battlefield?
Click on the Vantress. I actually don't know what's happening.
What? Help. I don't know what I did.
Why
My
did you-
sideboard?
why are you looking at
How did I
your
get to this? I broke it. I guess we're done. Oh, okay.
You had your deck pulled out, and then I don't know. Why is your deck gone?
I've seen this before.
Oh, okay. To the left is the
Yeah, it'll be
scry.
fine. It'll be fine.
Currently 2 turns away from being dead. I think they're gonna.
You think they'll get me?
Because yeah,
Well, yeah.
because you didn't put up a fight in the second game at all.
I did. I don't know what you wanted from me.
For you to put up a fight.
I couldn't.
I saw.
You saw.
I
what,
was here.
You saw what happened. I lost. Yeah. Don't pour shit in your ear.
It's not shit, Quinn.
Well, I can't even.
It's Jack Daniels Down Home Punch, not sponsored.
Shut up. Do not.
I said not sponsored.
You're ruining my stream.
Nobody's fucking watching.
There's somebody in there, dude.
It's me.
Look at it. Is it really?
No.
It's not me.
It's a liar to me. It's Twitch makes you feel good and gives you money.
It's one of the bots that's like, you want to be a big streamer? Go to this website and buy bots.
You can't even cast that.
Yeah, I know. I realized. I realized it after.
Just scoop. You're dead. You're literally dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, if I had put up a
Match.
fight at all in that second game, I would have had that
Wow,
match.
you're really at the bottom of Diamond 4, huh?
I got like halfway through Diamond 4 and then I lost a bunch again. It doesn't matter because I can't go back to Plat.
Sucks.
The losses are meaningless currently.
Else is meaningless.
What? Everything is awesome.
Cool when you're.
I haven't seen. Didn't they make a sequel to that movie? Lego Movie 2?
I think so.
I never watched that movie.
Lego Movie?
No, I did. I watched that one. I didn't watch.
Well, yeah, it was free on YouTube as an ad.
Oh yeah, it was. That was a weird day.
The fact that I had to, at some part of me wanted to watch it, but also the
No.
skip ad button would have been in the way the whole time,
And
and that really kills it.
Really.
And if I really wanted to watch the Lego Movie,
Could have just watched it somewhere else.
I can just pirate it. Yeah,
This is good.
this is what we like to see, especially on the play, which means sensor's good. Play the right land. Don't worry, you can't fuck it up this time. Because you play Steam Vents on turn 2.
Tapped.
Fucking tapped.
I'll play it on turn 1 tapped, so I cannot
That is the
possibly
correct-
mess it up.
That is the correct decision, yeah. So that if they don't play a spell, you can just go spiral.
Yeah. Now here comes. Ooh, I was expecting Swamp Thoughtseize.
Ghost Battle let them play if they don't play something.
Yeah.
And if they do, you'd rather censor. Well. No, probably not.
Whatever.
I mean, it's probably it's
Sky
either
Top.
Control or Phoenix. Blue black Control.
Phoenix it is.
Bruh, so I got to win a game with Control that I should not have won. I literally punted it away, and then my opponent counter punted.
Yeah.
So end step, right? I knew my opponent. I was on a read that my opponent had Coco.
Yeah.
And they passed to me with 4 mana. But I was like, oh, okay, I'll cycle my Censor, which left me shields down on my Solid coming for the Censor that would have gotten it. And I was like, immediately after cycling, I went, oh, that was a bad decision. And then they didn't fire it.
Strange.
So I got one I was tapped out, so I got to untap, and then they just fired it in my turn, so I got the Solid coming in.
Weird.
So that's dead. You're not gonna get the Sensorelli of the other.
Also, I get to untap and Opus them.
Yeah, I mean you can. They don't play any counters main deck, do they? It's unlikely they leave up counters right now. Because it's so much better if they like get a Phoenix back and then you get to beat the Phoenix and make a.
That's fair.
You can still play the waiting game. There's no need to like you rush it out like that. That's just nuts. Onto the trigger, so I don't think it matters. Really flex on him. I would not be happy to be in this man's shoes. No. I rarely get any use out of the tapping permanents, but it has won me games before. But just like Opus, untap, Opus to tap stuff down and attack for lethal.
Yeah.
That dome somebody for 4 and then
Make a 4/4 and.
bruh. In the metagame challenge, I played against Game Life.
Like what?
Life Gain.
Yeah.
Like Black White Game 3.
Wow.
Like Griffin Aries.
Nice.
They got game 1.
Well, yeah, they have the potential to go nuts
Because,
with
you know,
life.
they were on the play. They played the flying 1/4 that shoots for 3 if they've gained 3.
Yeah.
And then I killed it with 2 spells. And then they untapped and played another one. Then they untapped and played another one.
Another one.
And then they killed me very quickly. They were bodying my whole board and killing me. Then I brought in my removal, and then they just died. I thought they did something here.
I think. Well, they pitched an Arclight Phoenix, so they're getting an Arclight Phoenix back. But I'm gonna play a Night Pack game for sure.
Then untap, Abrade, and slap for near lethal.
I don't want to Abrade in my turn because they don't get the token.
I suppose. That means you can't attack. You can.
I definitely can. I have 4/4s, and they're gonna have a 3/2. They're probably just gonna attack because
I don't know.
I could just.
Very 20. I don't know.
Oh. Well,
Oh, wow. Slap them and then
they're
do
dead.
that on their turn. Oh,
They're dead.
Yeah.
4, 8, 12.
They have, this was good. You have to choose something.
Cool.
Dumbass. So even if they had been back on blocks,
Sometimes I get to do that. And then we'll bring in Soul Guide Lanterns and Narsets and.
This is probably not horrible.
Flame
oh no,
Sweep.
no. For that.
Why?
Do that either.
It kills their Phoenixes.
Does not.
It does.
Read it.
Deal 2 damage to each creature.
Except creatures you control with flying. Why is it just your creatures? That's whack.
Yeah, my flying creatures don't get got. I can also play Magma
Honestly,
Quakes.
Dispute's probably better than the Flame Sweep, to be honest. It doesn't exile them, and they can almost always get their stuff back. They're so grindy.
Sensors, whatever.
On the draw sensor's really bad.
Borrower.
Aren't commands.
I cut 2 of the sensors because I just don't. I'd rather play more cards. Also, how many lands am I playing? This one, yeah, it's 27. And sometimes no MDFCs, and sometimes we just don't hit land number 3 for whatever reason.
Bring it up. All good.
Yeah.
Dang it, dang it, dang.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Heard.
Yeah. Who broke the tablet at work?
Someone broke the tablet at work?
Yeah, it has like a little crack in it.
I don't know. This hand is slow as hell.
Yeah. Against a deck that can be insanely fast.
I'm gonna have to send it. Go to 5.
Imagine, if you will, a virus so deadly that Face Master thrown away in a regular garbage can instead of using a biohazard. Zoo temporarily closed after My Hero Academia fan attempts to mate with Frog.
What now? Please tell me it's just like a.
It's
like
gotta
a
be a joke.
from like the Babylon Bee or the Onion or something.
It doesn't have a source, so I'm gonna assume it's just a bit. Probably a Tumblr bit.
Probably. Looting, huh? Gotta loot for land. What?
It's probably just a bit and he's friends with those people, but
Yeah. Are we gonna? Am I gonna dispute this? They only have 2 lands. They have a 3rd land in hand. That means they only have 2 spells and they can't get the Phoenix back.
honestly, yeah, I think I would. It's pretty good value. Especially since we're hurting on lands.
Yeah.
Unfortunate because
I went to Gross Sparrow. That awful. Look at that. Falling into 5, I only get to see 3 lands, and I had the bottom one and play them.
like a mistake.
Does it? Does it really seem like it mattered?
Yeah. Okay, we got game 1.
One more,
We'll get game
one
3.
more land. I don't think would have fixed this situation very. Let's bounce the storm. Oh good. Or if I draw a land, I could just.
50 years ago, if you wanted to see a picture of a raccoon, you either had to already have it or drive to a library. Raccoon in a funny hat?
Didn't draw a land either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to know what are the odds that this keeps happening? Just gonna try to tempo them until I get enough lands to play spells. Can I Narset? They don't play. Is their whole hand counter magic?
Probably.
What is happening over there? Every time you fucking look at another video, it's like
It's like a guy doing that bit. It's like it's just something. It's like that looks like the Fortnite Battle Pass. After doing it a bunch of times, he just did a barbershop quartet with himself.
I hate it. I hate it. The Fortnite Battle Pass. Finale opt.
That's like the Fortnite Battle Pass.
Bro, that's the Fortnite Battle Pass.
Totally agree. Puppets, man. Puppet who drinks.
What are you on about?
We're all puppets.
Who's the land?
I'm just a puppet. It's Bobby.
Oh. It's that King of the Hill beat.
I'm just a puppet who can see the strings.
I hate it. They didn't attack? Weird. Why would they not attack? Oh, because they don't have anything for the Brazen Borrowers? Wild.
True. You.
It's not me.
It's you.
It's not. Don't call me stinky.
Oh, come on, man. You're really gonna get mad about being called stinky?
No, I don't care.
So I start calling.
You drunk right now?
What? Am I drunk after 2 bitch beers? Yeah, I'm toasted. I'm literally wasted.
So yes?
No!
I'm just gonna go ahead and believe that it's a yes.
Alrighty then. You go for it.
I'm gonna.
I'll literally outpiss you right now.
I'm not. I don't know what to say to that.
Distance or force. I got you beat on both. Don't believe me? Just watch.
I don't wanna.
Don't believe me? Just watch. Ow! You could Narset and a braid.
Yeah, I can. I can do that. And then I'm out of mana again.
We could just Narset. For something.
I'm not gonna leave it.
We're just hanging out.
I'm not digging for lands with Narset. That's kind of what I need. I need lands.
We're playing a Narset and they played like the one of the spells in their deck that doesn't draw a card.
We're 15 cards deep and we've seen 3 lands.
That one?
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
It's 4.
That one's still in the deck.
But it could have been in the play. You didn't want it to be. Oh. You're hoping you draw a Gearhulk and they don't have a Mystical Dispute?
I mean, on some level, yes. But I
yeah,
also
you have to draw a land and Gearhulk.
I also just don't want to use my treasures because I could use them for a real, like a bigger spell.
You draw a land and you get Epiphany and die.
Yeah.
But I have the better Narset than you.
I do. Look, I drew a land. And now I'm going to kill the Storming Entity.
Yeah? Unless
they have any spell.
Opt.
They didn't.
None.
Now, and now I can flash in my Brazen Borrower to block the Phoenix. Probably to protect the Narset so they can't keep drawing cards. Yeah,
They're gonna cast a Fatal Sweep right now. Watch.
they've got it.
They're gonna do it.
They have it.
They're gonna do it right here. They did. Cast the talents, the Bracing Borrower. Mythical.
And now they get to go nuts.
They were already going.
That's because we aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
It's because every other game I get 0 lands. It's insane, right?
It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna be real. Don't we make like a lot of sense? They just put 2 to the top, by the way.
I saw. I need them to tap out right now so they can't test the talents. It's 11:50.
Me too.
All right.
That's how I'd be doing it.
Finale of Promise. Whatever. We'll go to game 3. I'll be on the play
I don't lose
because I don't hit any
the
lands.
same way, yeah.
I don't actually know about the sensors. Fuck it. Just run it. Just run that shit.
Oh yeah, what a big piss guy, huh? You know how piss reacts to any surface, huh?
Are you seriously looking at that stupid
I did see it.
that tweet chain or whatever?
Hilarious.
I don't know where my phone is. I'm sure Jackie's tried to call me.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it. I feel like it. You know?
Did ISIS just get bored or something? Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Well, good news. She hadn't tried to contact me. Oh. I might be a wizard. I think she's calling me right now. Oh, you're calling me. Thanks. Thanks. Oh boy, you're a funny man. A goo goo. Hey boo boo. I hate it.
That's awful. It's got lands though.
Ah! It's so good in this matchup. There's just no lands.
Adios. Never see another land. Get both 3 lands and call it a day.
This is not how these things should be happening. The weighted shufflers really get me. Really always have the cantrip on one. Literally always have the cantrip on one.
Yeah, the deck's full of them.
Oh, the basil juice is also in Rise. We should play Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah.
I should go steal my wife's Switch dock. I should go steal the Switch dock out of the living room and set it up in here so I can stream Monster
How
Hunter.
am I gonna play with you then?
Get on a Discord call.
How?
You go in your room.
Okay, but then how am I gonna hear Monster Hunter Rise without playing it out loud?
Play it out loud.
Then you would hear it.
I don't care.
So then go to the stream.
I could just not have your voice go to the stream.
It wouldn't be my voice. It would be the.
I could just not have your audio go to the stream. And just
So
have
I'm
it
not
go
allowed
to
to be
me.
a part of your stream.
Oh. Well, no.
Just fuck me, I guess. They're all here for me anyway. Shit. I'm the funny one.
You could have earbuds and then the headphones over.
How?
I don't know.
Can't you do audio from the Switch while it's docked?
Display it on your laptop.
What?
I don't know. You can.
Huh? One more time?
Display the Switch on your laptop.
How?
I don't think you can.
Then what it's saying again help? I heard it the first time.
You asked me to say it again.
No, I said, huh?
You told me to say it
Shut
again.
up.
So I
Shut up, bitch.
You could play it in
I'll
handheld.
dookie.
You could play it in handheld.
What does that solve?
Well, you could plug the earbuds into the Switch, put them in, put the headphones on over,
I don't have.
and then listen to Discord over
I
that.
don't have.
Which
So
one?
I could use my Razer headphones for the Switch and then put my Raycons in connected to my laptop.
And have me, yeah.
I don't want to hear you that bad. How about that, huh?
No,
What'd you think of that?
that's fair.
You're up a land, you can just
I can just.
open. Oh no, you can just open as they tap out. Not this turn, but like if they tap out in their turn.
They tap out at any point.
Well,
Opus.
not currently. Can't. If they tap out and let us go back to our turn.
After I discard this Opus, if they tap out at any point, I get to Opus them.
They're never gonna tap out. They shot and passed the turn. That means it's never gonna fucking tap out. He won't do it. So like, there's some. So right before Masvidal got knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Usman missed with a couple of punches,
Yeah.
and Masvidal smiles at him, and then like 5 seconds later, he gets absolutely fucking rocked.
He did not.
So he's getting memed kind of like Conor McGregor did when he got knocked out.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
That's hilarious.
I gotta back up in case they don't ever tap out.
We'll
Start with the.
We'll start with
Night
Night Pack.
They still have dispute up. Very risky. I'll dispute up.
Okay.
Why do you keep responding to shit?
I don't know.
You just always, when they play something, you have something to play, you're like,
Just do it now. I don't know why I do that a lot. I get impatient, just want to play my spells. I see that they tap out the man, I'm like, alright, fucking have it. Run it out.
maybe they'll just opt here. We're there, Narset. Huh? The Narset and see what they do.
Probably just
They're gonna let
nothing.
it go.
They can lightning axe it.
Good. That'd be good. They're letting you make a dude? Ooh.
They don't have a lightning axe?
Sheesh.
She.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get a better time to do it.
probably none. Jeez. Bang. Bang.
Now my board's oh boy.
You have another one in your graveyard.
Oh boy.
You don't have 6 mana, of course, but you know.
Of course, even
You
after
did
drawing,
cash in 2 of your mana.
and I didn't draw any lands on the 2 cards I drew.
I mean, like, you win some, you win some.
I lose all of them.
They're currently,
We didn't actually get to make the token.
they're
though.
at 1 life point.
Prove it.
Well, assuming on board they're currently at what, 1. Or on 1. They just try to make blockers.
Prismari command, lightning axe, and they get to
Board, yeah.
and they get to make a phoenix, and then they're out of cards in their hand. The Chandra gets to roast one of the token or the other dude.
Probably be the night pack if I had to guess.
I mean,
I'd
yeah.
assume.
You'd assume that. Generally, I would say that's the correct choice.
Fuck that Chandra, bro. Gonna take up to see them one more card. Most of their cards don't do anything against this.
Mystical Dispute. Strange. This game was weird. No one did anything and then they lost.
They lost. Well, they haven't lost yet. No one did anything and then they tapped out to opt. They had the dispute too.
They just made a poor decision.
Keeper.
Am I actually gonna climb rank? Am I gonna win a game in this entire stream?
Fruit kicked out of Air Force for separation anxiety from girlfriend. The most Air Force shit I've ever read.
What do you think Weems' opinion is on the Air Force?
He's in the armed forces, so he fucking hates them. He's not in the Air Force, so he hates the Air Force. That's how it works.
I think that shit's hilarious. I don't
You know
understand.
who's in the Air Force?
Who?
Logan.
Logan Long?
Logan.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't, but I did.
The Tinker Air Force Base, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the one. That would be the Air Force
Oh, they're
Base.
dead. Probably.
Well, they have to have 2 counter spells to live.
Unless they have a removal spell.
Unless they have a removal spell. Then they get 1 turn.
Find something.
Find another removal
Well,
spell.
14 cards a turn.
Well, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What you want? What you want?
Oh,
I get to keep it for now, but I can just bounce it with
they
the
only
Brazen
have
Borrower.
1 mana. Unless they have...
If they
Lightning
have
Axe not good enough.
Lightning Axe is not good enough. Mystical Dispute's not good enough.
They're dead.
I think so. Yeah, I think I finally got a match on stream
Ever. You finally got a match.
today.
Ever. You've never once won a match
Oh
of Magic
yeah, I don't know
before.
how I got to diamond. It was a glitch. It was a
yeah.
bug. It was an
I
exploit.
was losing games and it was increasing me in rank.
I swear that happened once. I got.
They thought you deserved it.
I swear that happened.
Well, that
once.
passed pretty fast. It was pretty unlikely they have anything here. Oh yeah, that's passing. You got it. Auto passing for the dub. Please attack them.
I'm trying. I'm desperately trying. We did it.
Nice.
Woo!
That's it. Stream's over.
Stream's over. Shut it down. Shut it down. It's done.
Turn Twitch off. That peaked your mic so
Oh
bad.
yeah, that was. I also turned off the light. There we go. I slapped the light button on my thing. I thought I broke it.
Oh my god, you got the crystal.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What is
Oh wow.
I gotta prove it. There it is. 2 pips. 2 pips.
When does it end? Click on Diamond Tier 4.
2 days. For some reason, when I click on
Alright, let's grind me to diamond before
grind you to
for
diamond,
2 days, yeah.
right
You
now.
can't get the mythic, so
All right, you want me to log out? You log in?
yeah.
All right.
You gotta grind me to diamond before. You're gonna see my email.
Wait, no, I can move
I
that.
don't give a damn.
I can move.
I don't
it.
care if one person sees my email.
I don't even know if it's a real person. Log in.
My email's gonna get hacked.
They're gonna know your last name.
Okay?
They wouldn't have if I didn't say anything. They could have made the assumption, but they didn't know that.
I don't give a damn. Give my last name away to anyone who asks.
I'll give my identity to the first person who asks for it.
Facts.
No cap.
You hit me in the chat like, bro, what's your social? I'm sending it.
You can inherit all that debt.
Facts.
And you can't take any loans out in my name.
Damn right you can. My bank doesn't even trust me.
Alright, you got me.
What's in this door?
Some-
Gross. A little werewolf.
Yeah.
Basic sleeve. Like you to play the deck you're building.
Yeah, this is the deck I want to play.
Oh, you can play it on mine.
It's that easy.
We're gonna grind me to mythic.
Where are you at? Oh, you're in plat?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's easy.
I mean, yeah, when you just have a good deck, it's easy.
Oh.
Yes.
But disappointing. Hopefully our creature deck, so as Helix does something. Nice.
No.
They're very
What?
likely a creature deck.
They're an energy deck?
Oh, they might be a Marvel deck. They might be trying to Marvel into Emrakul. That doesn't do anything if they...
If they play a marble with the energy up?
Oh, but they might play a Server of the Conduit. Island. Taurus. Show us something so we know what we're playing against. It is Marvel. Honestly.
Okay.
Got that spot on the money.
Do you want to pitch his Opus on the instep?
I play a creature. God damn. All the abundant harvest.
They're gonna cantrip the hell. Ooh, they're probably playing a Virtuoso combo too. They're probably just doing both.
Yeah, I definitely think we're very far away at this point.
It's a great saw coming.
It is.
We're just gonna play this Hollow Fountain pass.
Yeah, that's like Glacial Fortress, but yeah.
Well, I said Hollow Fountain because I thought I wanted to do it, but then I was like, we don't need to shock it right now.
Honestly,
We can let it resolve. They
you
get
can
the
get one
counter.
Thopter, that's fine. That means they're using their energy to make a Thopter. We basically just have to leave up the Salt coming next turn. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we don't. We don't have 6, but it is 6, right?
Yeah, it's
Equals
6.
Yeah. Still
So-
Lightning Helixes, though. Also, if they whiff with their... If they somehow get it into play and whiff, we do get to blow it up. Answer it.
I think we're just
We're
gonna
so
play
good.
it. We'll play this untapped.
So that we can command if we want.
But yeah, this
It doesn't
it's a
even-
bad time to be Marble decks with the Rise of Prismari command though.
And run it down.
We just counter it.
We can't...
But we can always just counter this. If we don't counter it, they're gonna have the energy to do it.
Can't
Even if
always counter the Marvel.
But no, okay. So here's my thought, right?
I think you're right.
We
yes.
counter this. They don't get the energy, so when they run out Marble
So if
next
they
turn, we
run
can just
out-
blow it up.
So they have to do something else first.
We could censor that, but I don't.
I don't think we want to cash in our thing. Censor our brainstorm. That's just essentially it's you're literally drawing one card essentially
Mhm.
because they can't shuffle.
And it could be ruining
Now if
the
they
top
have
of
a
their
Fabled
deck.
Passage, if they don't have a Fabled Passage, it's fine. We should probably just unlikely. Well,
that's better.
That's insane.
We're only
You
gonna
can't
do-
cast both, so you
let's
might as well
run
run
this
this
out.
whole guide out. Creatures. Probably just gonna draw us a card.
Probably.
Most likely. Trying to draw a Teferi on an empty board, essentially. Very...
Well, now if they run out the thing, we have to counter. They'll get
Yeah. Kinda have to counter that.
Can't kill
Which is
it.
rough, because that thing will kill us very fast. Means they get to Marvel us next turn. So if
Do we want to cash it to draw a card?
Yes. Have to find something, otherwise they hit the Ulamog, which is dead. Assuming they have Ulamog. Pretty likely. Not great. So they're gonna play it, spin it, and if we have to hope they spin it poorly, they just whiff. I've seen some whiffs on camera before. Oh, they're not going for it? That's great.
Then what? We're gonna shoot it, make a treasure,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
or we can shoot it, draw 2, discard 2. One of the Opus is one of the things we discard, and it's free.
Yeah, I think we... Yeah, I think we could.
Shoot it.
Just dig towards a sweeper, I guess. This Whirler Virtuoso is likely just gonna end up.
Well, that's great, but this is free, so we have to make a decision between the Teferi and the Day of Judgment.
Well, they didn't actually stop the. I
think we keep the Teferi.
Yeah, didn't actually stop the. Marvel. Go all in on Thopters, they can. Fairy probably. Probably can't. I'm not gonna. That's pretty good. Because in our end step, you need to do priority so it doesn't pass, so that you can kill this. Assuming, depending on what we draw, I guess. If we just draw dog shit, we might as well just foretell this. Helix. Means.
Land.
Yeah. Do this in our end step. Not insane.
But now they just get to
Marvel, if they hit well, then we're
spin it.
dead. Spin that shit. Also, they get another spin if they hit any. If they hit anything that's energy instead of a hit, they just get to spin again next turn.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing, which is fine. That gets us.
If we draw a Prismari command, we just get to kill it.
Gear Hulk.
Or Gear Hulk, we get to kill it. The fairy goes down to 3.
Probably just.
Probably.
That's not bad, but have a main face. Try and find a Prismari command. Or even. Oh, I guess we're not playing Razor. Oh, look, it is, which means we can do it with a Teferi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7. And we can just leave up that cycle on the.
Yeah.
But I really feel like we gotta do this now. Otherwise, we died. Most likely. Could miss again.
Sure, but
That's even
we're
likely.
gonna do it. We're gonna make sure they don't have the option to miss.
Could Opus, but I don't think that's enough.
We kind of get rid of this.
Disappointing because
But yeah, but
what we're
it's
here
fine.
to do is Opus with a Teferi out.
We can make a treasure and then we can hold up a Helix and a Sensor.
Yeah, I think that's quite a bit better than the other artifacts on it to last.
Yeah, I know. I'm just dumb.
Are making Thopters, so now they don't have anything else, so they're just gonna go all in on Thopters.
Looks like it.
Which doesn't even kill our Teferi unless they have a for our Gear Hulk.
It still doesn't kill a Teferi because we can Helix something.
I cannot believe that itself dying gives you energy because it sees itself die.
Yeah.
It's like
Kaladesh was a messed up set, alright?
Because you can play Marvel with a Marvel in play to get 2 energy.
Yes, Kaladesh was a messed up set.
The beans. It's unlikely Sensor does anything here. Probably gonna.
They
They just have so much mana. No more Hydras. Unless they are playing they could be playing Opus. Holy shit, they might be. They might be playing Marvel for Opus and Ulamog.
That's kind of nuts.
I can't prove that, but it is a reason to
it
be
looks like a very stock Opus list, or a very stock Marvel list.
Yeah, like almost standard Marvel.
So we
Only Memory Lapses is good.
Because we can kill the Virtuoso if they try to kill Teferi.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Currently,
But
Teferi alone is because they have an answer. They could very easily be playing Counter Magic. Don't want to Memory Lapse a bunch of
Counter Magic is so bad with Aetherworks Marvel.
It is.
They can't build their deck like that.
Good with a couple of Disputes main deck. It's the same as the lands.
I think we should be trying to apply more
I
pressure.
suppose.
Because we get to Lightning Helix or Memory Lapse.
I mean, if they're like a standard list, they're
And
probably
if-
playing
and then
Blossoming Defense.
If they don't do anything, we can
Right?
scry.
Probably gonna be doing that regardless. Probably should do that in response to the trigger.
It's too late. I didn't think about it. I didn't put the
Alright.
stop on. I didn't put the stop.
Just didn't think about it. Seems like they're flooding out pretty bad also. Well, if they have Opus, that's pretty neat for us. We're just kind of Memory Lapse it 2 turns in a row and see where that gets us.
Another
That's
roller?
pretty good. In fact, that's insane.
That's pretty good. Yeah. We'll just find a sweeper.
We have one. Our Helix getting a Virtuoso here.
True. Probably the one that's attacking.
Probably the one that kills our Teferi, yeah.
If I had to take a guess.
If I had to choose,
And then we still get to scry.
and our Teferi isn't dead next turn if we don't attack.
What? He's got the flyers. I'll just kill it.
What?
What?
We're gonna draw an Opus. God, that would be so good. Opus time. Or Gear Hulk is the same. And we're playing all 4 Opus, all 4 Gear Hulk, so Arnis Lightning. They're gonna spend all of it to. That's fun. Honestly, that means they're not making more Thopters. We're cool with that, I think. Not cool with that.
Fastest
Hate
scry
to see
to
that,
the
actually.
bottom. Ooh,
It's not good.
that's bad.
All counter magic, no answer to
I
the
clicked
board.
it 3 times. Please give it to me.
Gear Hulk. That
No,
is
we
good.
can just cast it.
Yeah. Oh, that's two. Oh, that's so good. Do that before. I guess it doesn't really matter.
That kills both Thopters.
It does.
Plus the Abrade means we can answer everything on the board.
And leave up a memory lapse.
Yeah.
Whew, that's a heater. I feel bad to be these nerds.
Prismark Command is pretty
Nuts.
solid.
And they're flooding out like a mug. Might as well let them attack. They're gonna Embercleave. Could you imagine they have an Embercleave in their deck?
I piss myself.
Deal 2 damage, make an artifact go sad.
And no, 0 response.
No, we can't possibly lose.
It's hard. It's hard to be a Marvel deck with a format full of. We're gonna memory lapse that.
We will be, yeah, and then we can saw it coming in next turn. So
A format full of Prismark commands and a braids. It's hard to play a memory or if it works Marvel deck.
yeah.
Braid another braid because it.
Soul Guide Lanterns do nothing. Soul Guide Lanterns.
Soul Guide Lanterns.
You have a main deck.
I just did not understand what you said.
Sensors are
Center's pretty medium.
fine. It's not great.
We got other things we can
Memory
play.
Lapse is good. I don't think. I mean, Day of Judgment's fine against the Whirler Virtuosos. Disputes, not horrible. They're probably gonna bring in counter magic.
We want to bring
honest.
in Vetoes.
They're playing a lot of creatures. In fact, the only non-creature threat that they seem to be playing was Marvel.
Okay, we're gonna want the other braid though,
So
because
yes. Probably the Helixes. Whirler Virtuoso is very strong.
and then
There's not much else we want, to be honest. Magma Spray doesn't really do anything.
kills tokens. It doesn't kill anything
Dispute,
else.
I mean, we can full price a Dispute to get rid of Bristling
Oh,
Hydras.
and this does kill rope refiners.
Pretty medium. We have so much removal and sweepers. Arc is probably better than anything else, to
Bird.
be honest.
Bird's good.
None of our stuff. I mean, they're probably gonna bring in counter magic for our stuff to try and slip through the. They've. Again, I still have a problem with this build of the energy deck. They're not committed to being a full-blown Marvel deck. They're also not committed to being a full-blown aggro deck. They're splitting their what they're trying to do so they can be drawing half of it.
Oh, Jackie wants me to call her.
Oof, buffering. Call
Oof,
me.
buffering.
Hilarious.
I haven't really been looking at the stream. Says it's good. How do you think? What are you thinking?
Draw's kind of slow. Without any removal, they'll just run us over with a Rogue Refiner or something.
So you want a mulligan?
I think so. Not much better, but I think your Vulcan's fine. Mana's a little awkward. That's the one where it always feels awkward.
I'm gonna mute the
But
mic.
It'd be just as awkward if it was a Plains.
I'm gonna call my wife.
We're trying them.
Here, you run this for a second. Don't say anything bad. Mic's open.
Ooh. Nothing, huh? Wow. Just on the all counter magic, huh? Fine by me. I'm also doing nothing. Jesus Christ. Alright. Probably just gonna go for an Opus here, cause especially if they play some creatures, that'd be sick. Run out of well, Bristling Hydra would be very good. We can upgrade it, make them use the thing, and then Bristling Hydra time. Do it.
I want pizza for dinner. Arby's? No, not. It doesn't look like he wants pizza, so I was suggesting something else.
You could get pizza, but like,
Well, she wants to pick something up on the way home. I'm not going to get cash out of these. Also, I don't think Levi wants tacos.
Nope. I will not eat the taco truck.
Do you want anything?
I don't know.
Name anything. Name a food.
A food?
Name a food type.
Derek. Oof. That's pretty good.
Derek, which...
I can do it twice.
You can just sweep it.
No, I can't.
Why?
It has hexproof.
Okay.
I'm thinking about taking a hit from it.
Do you want to just do pizza?
We can do that. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Levi said it's fine. We can just do pizza.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Take one hit from it.
You said it's fine. So I'll deal with it. Sure, we can just do that. Heat the oven. Love you. Bye. Okay, how's it going? I saw you beat the...
fine.
That's...
They could have counter magic though, which is what I've been worried about for the most part. They did not. They just have nothing, so they're just fucking dead.
What happened to this chair? It sits so far forward.
Because it doesn't lean. You're just used to it leaning so
Oh yeah,
far
I'm used
back.
to my broken chair.
No, I don't want to. No. You're not ruining my fucking.
You can
chair.
just have. You can just play and we'll
No.
switch chairs.
No, fine. You can play.
Okay.
Where's my phone?
I set it right here because I didn't want to sit on it.
I played the shotgun so we wouldn't have to cash our treasure into Helix.
Reasonable.
The plan before, if they had Bristling Hydrant on the turn that they had played the Marvel, I was gonna shoot the Marvel.
I think that was just Jackie's and his buffering because it looks fine on stream.
We.
Oh yeah.
Priority. Because I figured they were gonna run out of Bursting Hydra after playing nothing, but then they just went for a Marvel without the thing, so I was just like, beat it, I guess. They do have disputes. I was right about them bringing disputes, which is rough because that's a good draw.
That's a good draw for them. We're just gonna beat this here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which we can, unless they. Oh, that's not how. They better miss. If they hit a Bristling Hydra, we can respond to the energy trigger and kill it. That's right. We're just gonna kill it. Yes.
No, because then lets him
No.
spin again.
No.
Yes.
Spins for 6.
Oh, I thought it gives him 3 energy.
I'll be efficient with our mana.
I was thinking of Sage and get 3 energy counters.
Bad. Well, next turn we can Opus with Dispute backup mana. This is not going well now. Marvel's good.
Do we need to shock this in?
Let us do anything.
2, 3. Okay. The Marvel is good. We can make a token though.
Oh yeah. I think there was a turn earlier where I should have made a token that I didn't. But I had to sweep anyway, so it didn't matter. Well, means I get to spin again. Oh. Respond with Gear Hulk, and then they go Dispute, and then they spin anyway. That doesn't do shit. If we wait till next turn, we can pay for the Dispute. We just gotta hope they don't hit well. Basically, the thing we don't want to see the most is Bristling Hydra. That's fine.
I refuse to believe they've actually missed that many times.
They're not playing Moonlock.
What are they doing
It's just
then?
energy. It's just good value. I don't like it. I don't like the Marvel in that kind of deck. They're just the energy jack playing Marvel. And I've never been a proponent of that. We have 3 mana so we can counter, but that also means we can pay for the. They have a second dispute. There's nothing we could do about that. They have to have another way to get 3 energy to. Yeah. We'll be paying for that. We're not killing the Rogue Refiner because they have a lot of ways to get 2 energy. We don't want to give them, just don't want to give it to them for free. Gotta make them earn it if they're gonna spin again. Resolve is very good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have threats.
That's pretty good for them. Oh,
Whoa.
they got Eugene. Well, if they tick down, we can just kill it with Helix. And
It's just wild. They're playing. They could just -0. I think that's a reasonable play.
I mean,
I think that's also a good choice, but
I think you're right. That it is a reasonable play, but it didn't
Yeah,
seem like the thing
it
that
did
they
not.
were going to do.
it did not work out for them. Because that means they would have a blocker for their...
For the Ugin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have a hit. It's Ugin and not Ulamog.
Which makes sense.
Because they can
This
actually
is-
just cast the Ugin.
This is kind of better.
Quite a bit better, actually. Because in Standard, their only hit was Emrakul and Ulamog.
Which was good
And
enough.
Marvel got banned for the...
For
Or
the-
Ulamog got banned for the sins of Marvel.
And then Emrakul also.
Emrakul got banned first.
Emrakul got banned because Marvel.
Because of Marvel. And then Marvel also got banned anyway. Emrakul was fine without the Marvel. I'll let us ruin Standard
It did!
for so long. Also, this is not going insanely well now. Because they can just spin the Marvel at any time. I mean, we can counter if they hit something good, like another Ugin.
Yeah.
But how many can they possibly be playing? They're not even playing any ramp, really.
I don't know. 2 or 3? I think that would be the
We're not, like,
goal.
insanely winning this game. Oh, that's so good. That's just bad. They drew a Brainstorm, which just doesn't really do anything.
They can brainstorm.
They've seen like their whole library at this point. All they're looking for is Bristling Hydras, and we can counter them. Seems like this deck doesn't hit an Ugin fast enough, and it doesn't do anything.
I think it just kind of missed the Ugin for a while.
I counter it because we can't kill the thing unless we draw another sweeper. Can't rely on that. They're gonna have triple dispute. Could you imagine?
I'd be kind of upset.
I would be mad as hell. Not kinda upset.
Are we gonna double block and kill it?
Yeah, they're quite a ways away for energy now. This just gives us all the time in the world. Cause we're just drawing so live for the powerful cards in our deck. Holds.
Holds.
Up and be code.
I heard
Why
it.
is the door closed?
I don't know. I just closed it.
Two with Aether. So they have another one they can they can spin.
Yeah, they have another one they can spin it, and we'll
How
get
many
set.
more cards in their deck that are good to hit though is the thing. They've seen so many powerful cards. Now it's Castle Ardenville beat down like we're Pioneer Control. That means. All lands it is, huh? For the first like 4 turns of this game we did draw lands.
We did?
Yeah, it was not good. Had like 3 lands or 3 or 4 lands and then drew like 2 or 3 more. We're currently doing fine. They get to dig pretty far for energy. Then they're Marvel. Then it has to be good. Because honestly, even if they hit Bristling Hydra, it doesn't do it now. Because we can respond to the energy trigger and kill the Hydra.
What do you mean they have 4? Oh,
Not if they spin.
If they spin it, yeah.
Even if they have 4 and play the Hydra, if we respond to... Oh, wait.
It's 3.
For whatever reason. That card just is insane. They really said energy? Never heard of her. Now if they play anything and it dies, they get spin. Oh, they do have Ulamog. We're not just dead to that, currently. No, we're probably dead to that. Because of the point of the game... See, this is the thing I hate the most. They're double split, bro. They just exile a token.
They did.
They're split halfway between being a real Marvel deck. I mean, that's not horrible.
At instant speed, we get to tap down their Ulamog, make
Before
a
it
4/4,
attacks.
shoot them for 4.
Yeah, that's almost lethal,
And then,
actually. And then Helix them afterwards.
That's
We have near
4,
lethal.
7, 11, 12. We're really close.
What math did you just do?
4 from the Helix.
4 more from... 4,
Four-
8,
4 more from
11,
the token.
12.
11 from the Helix.
So they're on 1. Yeah, seems decent. I'll wait for them to go to combat.
4. Tap.
Tap.
Tap. Submit.
Dumbass. You don't have very many instant speedways to gain energy. In fact, it's probably 0. I think there is any. Okay. They have another one?
That one's good. That's gonna suck if they have another one.
we're gonna be dead.
Oh my god!
Well, the Saint Draw's live this turn. Do you have any left?
Don't know.
1, 2, 3. The other Gear Hulk's in our graveyard, so... Oh no, it's an exile, so we have 1 Gear Hulk.
Not gonna block.
Not why we're losing. That's a live draw. That is not a dead draw. Yeah. Ah. Where they have a chance to draw their 4th dispute. It's not quite lethal though, right?
We got the 1 damage we needed in.
Oh, it is lethal. So I have to draw.
They have to draw pretty
very
well.
Or how's it lethal?
This is 5 on our
and
turn.
the Helix. I forgot about the Helix. I immediately forgot about the Helix in our hand. And Rogue Refiner's not not an out because it doesn't own a card and we can tuck it. Oh, they're dead.
No,
Oh no, they can spin. And keep the wrong one on accident. Come on. They're gonna hit another Ulamog, bro.
A turn with Aether, we did it, boys! We killed.
Didn't even give him a game.
Don't drop a game to friggin' energy, please.
We beat the Ulamog. Double Helix him. Helix him twice. Imagine if we bet at 2 and you weren't paying attention, you shocked us to dead.
He didn't even let me see the other one. Loser. Idiot loser. Tier 3. Alright, get the next game started. I'm gonna do it.
Ow! Owie! Oh my goodness! Ow!
Get the next get
Owie!
the next game. I'm gonna do the pizza started.
Owie!
Owie.
On the draw. Tragic. It's not rogues. Love to see that. Oof. That's worse. I think our opponent's mulliganing. We are doing the same. I'm gonna put back it. Yeah, judgment. Our creature deck is gonna be bad. That was gonna be the case either way. Ah, beans. Rough. Made the wrong decision. Oh. Okay. We're just dead. Alrighty. That's fine. That's okay. Huh. Oh, that sucked. Guess we're digging for a, digging for the other sweeper. Wow, this is dead probably. 8.
Are we winning? Mono ring, huh?
I mulliganed to 5 and just took a gamble on what kind of deck they were.
Yeah.
And put a Day of Judgment to the bottom. I was just wrong.
You can come sit here if you want. Okay. Okay.
We're just playing turn 2 Yorvos and
Oh yeah, and they're a Coco deck also. I played against.
I don't know if Dovin's vetoes. That's pretty narrow for just Coco.
No, it's not worth it. You just need to bring in all the other removal spells.
On the play, the center and stuff's pretty good. All of it's good.
All of it's pretty good.
Except the graveyard hate that I already took out.
The commit's probably a little slow.
You're probably right. Very good with the Narset, but
Whatever.
then Salt Coming is actually really slow. We want sharks. Shark seems decent.
Shark seems decent if we can get it down her bodies, and we can just cut Narset because she's
Also doesn't really do a lot.
Doesn't do a lot in the match.
I think I'd rather do it like that. Narset's
Sure.
still fine at card draw, and Saw It Coming's not great.
You want to switch back?
No, I'm playing now.
Okay. We should get the cyborg guy pulled up for the next. So
Why?
it's helpful because we're bad at it.
I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna pull it up when I get back over there.
Oh,
This
yeah.
hand's good enough.
I'd like a threat, but
It doesn't matter if they don't have any threats. They can't win. I played against this deck earlier today, and my opponent put both of his old growth giants or whatever they are. When they died, he put both of them on the same land, which does not work.
Because you sacrificed the lands.
Yeah. It also doesn't generate any extra mana either.
Dumbass. I'm bad. This looks like an easy dub.
Honestly.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
We've got it all.
Yeah. Playing Snow probably for garbage.
Faceless Haven.
Oh yeah, Faceless Haven.
Sure.
Hey, bud.
You gonna kill it, make it an art, or make it a treasure?
Yeah, that seems.
I don't want to loot away. I don't want to discard any of these
we
cards.
want all these cards.
I don't want to use my good removal for.
Well, also, Prismark Command can't kill all the 3-drops for the most.
Basically 0 of them actually.
So-
Steel Leaf Champion, Yorvo,
The
Old
troll.
Growth Giant.
Well,
We're just gonna Teferi here.
Yeah, we're gonna shock Slam Teferi.
And then have my removal still up.
Have your
And
Helix
then
up.
and then a Braid. Or then Day of Judgment if they can somehow make stuff happen.
This seems like a pretty easy win for us.
At this point, yeah.
Just think in general, they don't have a lot of
They stomped us,
protection pieces.
But they just, in game 1,
You
they were just so fast. I drew all my lands, but then I just didn't have any removal. So it really depends on how we draw. Like, I keep a hand with 3 removal spells and then draw 2 more. Yeah. We win those.
We can't kill that with Lightning Helix.
Or the Braid.
We can tuck it.
I think that's fine. Have please my graveyard.
Yeah, I think we just tuck it.
And if they replay it out, we can just sweep it. We're gonna go 1 for 1 all the other threats.
Mm-hmm.
I want to scry.
Not on your end step.
But, oh, I didn't. I always forget that Teferi doesn't just do that.
Yeah,
It feels like it should be a passive ability.
Well, it's
like
not.
how they make planeswalkers nowadays.
It's not that.
I don't give a damn. Get some closer to that though.
You can probably just scry.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Depends.
Because you can just kill it with one of your other removal spells.
Yeah. Also might just let the Teferi get slapped for 2. Oh, I actually kind of want the land. I don't know. I'm taking the Teferi up. This lets me.
+1 your Teferi.
It's not what I'm going on. I am gonna +1 the Teferi and see what we draw. Opus.
We know it's we. We know it's.
I know.
You stress me out sometimes. Shock that bad boy in.
And then I want to cast something so that
Why?
I get my untap. I could just foretell
Yeah,
this.
just foretell that, and then you'll untap, and then you can Terry G, Flash,
As a blocker, essentially.
and a removal.
Because it's likely
spell.
they just play out the Steel Leaf
And
Champion.
he brings a removal spell along with him. So the removal Branch Walker too.
Yeah,
Unless we have a counter spell in our yard. No.
we do. It just doesn't hit that. This is fine, though. This is still...
Okay.
I could just let Teferi get slapped and then sweep. Scry. He doesn't die.
Sure. I mean,
Unless they have Snake... No, Snakeskin... Yeah, if they have Snakeskin Jail, I'd rather just do that, and I can just play around it by sweeping, so...
Sure.
Snakeskin
Right,
Veil
sorry.
is very good. Oh, I could also just cast this. That seems better.
Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah.
I mean, it's better than just scrying, too.
That's pretty good.
I don't need the other Teferi, though.
We're not in any danger of losing ours. And then you can discard Opus.
Or you just cycle this,
I think you want to.
I suppose.
I think you just finish the Opus.
I'm just gonna go to my turn.
Seems good.
Veil Summer. Oh, they do not have Snakeskin Veil. That
Play-
auto passed.
Oh, kick up to draw a card first.
Yeah, let's see what we draw. Oh, coming. That's
Say the rock and try and hold up a saw coming.
And everything.
And
I get to hold up everything.
Yeah, hold up all of your stuff.
Guess I should have untapped Vantress technically.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You counter that. Kill it with your other things.
Yeah, sounds about right. They're really good at drawing Steely champions. Nice.
They're not really good at doing anything with them though.
Oops.
Oh, how? Don't do that. Don't oops them.
I absolutely gonna oops them. They shouldn't have gotten oops. Do nothing. Vito doesn't do nothing. I don't really want the sensors on the play. I can avoid it.
You're bringing Saw Cummings because they actually counter Steely's, which you can't.
Not really. Not on the draw, really.
You can bring in Commit. You can bring in Mystic Subdual.
That doesn't do
it's not very
anything.
good.
I'm just gonna bring in the Narset. The way to dig.
Yeah.
Hoping to draw like that. Draw like hot fire. If we maybe want another sweeper in the sideboard potentially. Have a third sweeper, but there's so much removal. So
I saw
like
versions of this list playing main deck. What's the 3-mana one from?
Deafening Clarion. Yeah, I've seen that. It's fine, but all the 2 mana removal is pretty good in that slot. Basically.
I think you keep this.
This draws an extra card. This draws more cards, and it kills something. And this likely will kill something. Hopefully, it's not like insane.
You know what I didn't look at?
What?
I don't have a single untapped land.
I do.
Mountain helps, but
I mean, whatever.
I think you play mountains so your soul walls will come in untapped. You don't need the white man.
It's the same thing as next turn. I can play this now. I can play mountain next turn, and then I can play Sulfur Walls untapped.
Sure.
And I have white mana if I draw Helix.
That's fair.
That seems quite a bit better. But if they just steal Leaf here, we're gonna be in such a bad place. We can't really beat that a lot of the time, unless we draw our sweeper. They didn't, thankfully.
Branchwalker.
We're just. That's.
They bend it. They bend it.
Well, it's a lot less good when we know about it. I'm just so good at drawing all lands. I guess at that point I can just
you can run out the Glacial Fortress at this point.
Anything.
Yeah, just do that. And the next time we'll play a mountain.
Mountain commands. Range Walker.
Yeah.
Gamer Brig tapped, huh? They don't have one of the big ones. That's very good for us. That's actually great news because we're not just dying to it. Oops. They might have had one. That's rough, honestly.
Yeah, I think we have to kill the Scoots though now. And make a treasure.
I'm gonna do it now. And they can eat.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's not looking great,
We
but
need to kill something, make a treasure.
just argument to digging for our sweeper. Because this is already getting precarious. And we only have one removal spell.
Well, if we make a treasure, we can untap it with Teferi. Put a Teferi into play.
Do what? Tuck a Branch Walker and our Teferi gets beamed?
We can just go up and they don't kill it on the board. After we kill something.
I mean, you're right, but I don't like it.
It's just you can do either one.
I don't think this Teferi's gonna be good enough with our hand. We don't have any way. You're not casting multiple spells. I think we need to. We have to kill this.
Well, if we don't kill it, then they eat it and it's still 3 damage. The Branch Walker we kill.
I suppose. We're gonna draw 2. Snake's Veil. Do they have it? Don't have it. Don't have it. Look at that. That's nuts.
Discard 2 lands. Not the Vantress, like the Sulfur Walls.
I don't need double red, so I can just. Oh, I don't need any more white either. It's all lands, but we drew a Helix. Which don't play one of the stupid scary ones. That's one of the stupid scary ones. Fiends. That sucks.
Run out one of your lands.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is kind of rough.
Guess we'll leave it saw it coming in case there's another one.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna draw our sweeper.
Great hinge. I think you have to counter it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, we'll live another turn. You've got to get rid of it. This will kill us so fast. It's so much value.
It will, yeah. We won't live another turn though. We get here and then we're facing lethal on the still leath. I mean, we're gonna have to tuck it. We're just dead. I mean, we tuck it, kill the Branch Walker.
Kill the Branch Walker. You can't do both.
Oh, because I have to tuck. We're just dead.
Helix kills Branch Walker. We go 5.
And then take 6 and we're dead.
And then we make a 1/1 blocker with our Shark that can't block it. Yeah, we're good.
Maybe they'll attack the Teferi. Who knows?
Just make sure you can untap so you can like Helix.
Why?
Just so in case. No, you dick.
We're dead.
Just yeah, you know.
And another green. That's tragic because that was going so well. Hey, that's the 3 match, so we ranked up, so we didn't lose. Didn't lose any there. Big brain. So every time we lose, it's gonna be after we rank up. OMG.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! You can have your computer back.
Okay.
That chair is awful. I haven't, but it's too low for my arm to sit on your desk. Why is your ass so warm? I don't like it.
Oh. I don't.
Badass, bro.
I've never thought about it. Come on, that's mean.
It's true.
That's just rude. Hands
It's
good.
fine. Especially on the play. I love being on. This deck, being ahead of all the stuff with your removal.
Yes, being on play is very good.
I can't look at this one on.
You can't look at the thing. You only have to pay $5 a month.
I don't have $5.
I pay 10, but
Because it's just free.
it's just
to do
free
that.
if you do that.
Did you spend that 10 of those dollars that you got back on the box
Nope.
you bought?
Nope.
So you just have $10
I just
in
got
credit?
$10 in credit.
You can't even buy singles from them anymore. You can't actually. Not from the
Yeah, you can still use
adventures, huh?
their store. This is probably
Or
Google
Google.
aggro.
It could be either. Adventures is something people are playing. It's not like insane, but people are doing it. I found that a lot of the time we can answer the 1/1s enough that they can't ever actually attack us with the 5/5. Does seem like the green white company deck though. It is in fact the green white queen.
Queen.
I'm just gonna command this.
Yeah, we're gonna command it, and then we're gonna draw.
Yeah. In the extra lands, because we draw more lands.
Pitch
Lands,
that, and
probably the Narset. Maybe half card advantage. The Narset just gets attacked by this 5/5, so
yeah, it does.
I don't think this matchup's horrible, but
Green white company.
bonus.
Oh yeah, they play that because it's just
Good.
It's just good.
So a 5/5.
Doesn't attack this turn.
Yeah, it does.
Can't attack or block unless you control another power creature 4 or greater.
If only they had a way to get a creature with power 4 or greater.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Wish we would have gotten a treasure at some point. Didn't have anything with the command. We big brained and treasured. We wouldn't have been enough cards deep to do this, but
Hey, this sideboard says to bring in their 6 of duel against this deck.
yeah. Turns off their bonus. Good. Kill their stuff often early. Next creature deck, you want max removal and none of the expensive counters. Yeah. All comings are bad. Too goddamn slow.
Yeah. We got lucky that they decided to run Ronus that turn instead of Lovestruck Beast.
So now they haven't been able to Behold and then maybe Helix the one.
Maybe.
Oh, they probably have a company here.
Yeah.
Which means we might. An argument to not
Arcana Mirror. Okay, we're gonna be.
Because like, there's an argument to not casting Behold. No, we're gonna cast Behold.
No, we want to kill it first, so we can't cast more than once.
Oh.
We hold after it resolves.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Before it resolves, and we can't kill.
But like, if they had left their mana up, probably would have just waited.
Oh yeah, probably.
So that we could respond with the Behold to try and find a counter.
Yeah.
Either.
Rob's good enough?
No.
Probably not.
Even if they have company, it doesn't really. Even
That's
if they have
strange.
company, it doesn't solve the problem. What do we have in our graveyard? Just removal?
Removal and a scratch and a
Behold. Yeah,
Behold.
well, that's pretty good. What they do?
And a counter spell.
Well, you know what? The counter spell is pretty decent. Your whole could take something like company.
Mm-hmm.
It's unlikely they main face company.
It's weird this card had fucking death. Yeah, that's fine.
Even if we take 5 here, oh well.
No,
We're just
gonna
tapping
double
out.
pump it. Okay, well then we'll just.
Fucking Helix it. Oh, actually, you should command.
It's too late. If I hit decline, we don't get to cast it. I already selected it.
God.
We had set our decision on it, and then
Oh, I forgot we had a commander in graveyard because we still killed it and then discarded all these lands.
yeah. Oh well.
Just play the Soul Guide land so it can be a card.
And then play this land, and then we can cycle these.
Yeah. We'll eat.
They can't get it.
They're already so far behind. Getting game 1 against them is gonna be good. And it seems unlikely they come back to get us unless they can like company or hinge or something. We can't stop a company.
Have a look. What?
Dumbass.
Look.
Idiot.
You want it?
Oh.
Have it.
It's all yours. Spellbinder's very good against this.
Against us?
Yes.
Nuts.
Take it staggered your Hulk early. It just takes too fucking long.
Kazandu Mammoth?
Now we're just taking the sweepers. Or Opus that wipes their whole board. Seems good. Hilariously enough, neither of those turn on Ronos unless they have a land. Now we get to Opus.
I mean, they can.
What?
They can pump with the Ronas and turn it on themselves.
Sure, they can't now. Active back
2,
Opus.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
We can Teferi, tuck the
Mhm.
Ronas.
I'd rather just Opus their whole board
we
for.
cannot
Oh,
Opus. We do not have the mana.
Why? I guess we took Fairy and then.
I think we tuck Ronas.
Yeah.
Just let the Teferi go.
We're in the same spot. Still not being. Oh, no, I guess we can Opus by discarding an Opus.
Or we get greedy, sack this to draw a card, get a land, then we get to do both Ronas. And that's
Opus.
a lot.
We still have 2 Opuses in our deck and 3 Gear Hulks in our deck.
So maybe we just
I don't know about trying to get greedy here.
You make a good point.
And Hazard of Oasis, we have to be aware of that.
I see it. Seems like weird that they would do it now.
Only as a sorcery.
Ah, I see.
You just actually currently the plan. Not block the Mammoth.
They're both going at Teferi. Why lose?
Why are they? Why?
I don't know.
I think we have a Helix. I don't know. That's a little thin. Absolutely discard the Opus because can't come here. No. Better late than never.
Kill both?
Yes. That's next.
I don't think they play that main board. I don't even know if they play that at all. Gotta be real, yeah.
Well, hey, it's a card in the format.
It is a card in the
Gotta be aware
format.
of it. I don't know the list. I don't know if they are.
Oh, that's bussin'.
Oh. I'm the fucking little like fucking fluffy pig from Port Here's a Who.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. Look at me and you'll know what I'm talking about. Told you. I told you you'd know.
Oh, that's bussin'.
It is Boston.
Alright.
Magma Spray, Abrade, Dispute. Or Magma Spray, Abrade, both Helixes, Duel. Not Fry. Please take the Fry out of our deck.
Oh, I put the fry in? Oops.
And then take out
So
all 3
that-
Stop Cummings.
That's it.
Yeah.
Run it. Yeah,
That was goddamn loud
That
as
was
hell.
hella loud. You're peeking the mic.
You're almost peeking the mic by fucking talking,
Hey,
you loud ass
hey,
motherfucker.
hey,
Hey.
hey, hey. Hello.
Boom. Clap the sound of my ass cheeks. Keep alerting the guards. Well, we got game 1 against them, which is very good for us. Bruh, that life gain deck that I was telling you about, they let me be on the play.
This hand's good though, right?
They let the mono red deck
I don't even need your input. I know this hand's good.
be on the play.
Why, that's a bad decision.
Yeah. They must have done it on accident. Well, they must be landline if they're running out Kazandu Valley.
Or they just don't have a 1-drop to play.
The mana is still very
They
strong.
want to be tempo-y. Huh.
Wow, we get to Magma Spray that.
Within that rate, do we want to play this as a land? Or do we want to keep...
We can leave it up. We have plenty of lands. We're not worried about that. We can just play like the Hallowfound tapped. We have plenty of lands, and getting the Luminarch with the Magma Spray is nuts, because that was just free. That was more than free.
That was
nuts
more
for
than
us.
free. That was...
Because then we can just leave up the Jawari Disruption if they have.
Oh no, the Elite Spellbinder. They're going to take our Gear Hulk. Or they're probably going to take the Helix. It's probably better.
Honestly. Or the Jawari Disruption if they have Coco. I think that's the other argument. Oven Depot.
Jackie's out there.
Okay.
I think. think.
Jackie's gonna remove the pizza from the oven.
Here. Here you go.
Maybe they'll just run their cocoa into this disruption anyway. Verdane, huh? Rough. Oh my lord, another one? Bruh. Oh my god. That's just unreal. Paulo, my dude.
Alright, second pizza's in the oven. We'll be done with the stream in 22 minutes. What happened here? Well, dig for the sweeper. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't.
I'd love to.
Oh
I'm
my
wiping their board with a
What, an Opus?
yeah,
Hot.
because I just ripped another Gear Hulk. But, 3 Spellbinders and a Redane that I had to kill with a Spellbindered Helix.
Redane is gross. Redane's gross. Tap their 2 lands that are untapped.
They just played the last... Oh, that game's over.
Want to play your...
Yes.
Because that's not going to catch anything.
I just kept drawing lands. But they saw it so early.
Alright.
They tried so hard with their Spellbinders.
They did. They gave it their all, and Spellbinder was too much.
They had 3 Spellbinders. 3 of them things. That's all they cast though, was 3 Spellbinders and a Redane. That was all the spells that they resolved.
That's not terrible.
Oh, I got a Mirror Shield. Hell yeah. Am I making 2 pizzas?
Yeah, they're big pizzas. They're tombstones. The tombstones are bigger. And we got chips.
Maybe.
I'm gonna punch you in the chest.
Do it.
We're gonna chest box. We're gonna do whatever Chris and Aiden did the other day.
Hand tennis.
Make Chris's hand
They were playing hand tennis.
Make Chris's hand started bleeding. On the play, double sensor.
Very, very, very good. Yeah. The mana in this deck always looks good, and then sometimes you have all Silver Falls and Glacial Fortresses without thinking about it.
And you're like, You keep the hand, you're like, wait a second.
Drop beans. And then I always rip it. You always don't. I always rip it.
Did you just have those in here?
Already smashed 2 of them.
Oh, I thought you were opening another one. You haven't left the room. I was like, are they just chilling in here?
Yeah, I burned them all. I can smash all 6 of them. How much is gonna hurt from all the sugar?
How much sugar is in one of those?
They don't have it is on box most likely. Doesn't have.
What is... Oh, it's Jund Sacrifice. This
I mean, it could just be a weird control list.
Over.
But for the most part,
If this is Jund Sacrifice, we
they
win.
literally can't beat us.
They can't, they don't go as big.
We don't play creatures.
We do not.
They are unlosable.
I'm unknowable.
In the creature matchups, but in the matchup where every single relevant spell they play all game gets
You
censored,
can't know me.
and then we resolve an opus.
I'm unknowable. Dale, I've known you since first grade.
You can't know me. Remember when Censor was in standard?
Yeah.
Good times.
I mean, I didn't play standard back then.
Good times.
I just knew about it.
I done been knowing.
I played Commander exclusively. Keep doing it. Awesome. We go to the gym tonight.
Yeah, it's not late. I have to open in the morning. So do you.
Awesome.
And we're supposed to be there early. You're supposed to be there.
You're gonna come in early because I'm gonna go in.
Oh, you eat my nuts. I don't gotta be there at all.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm calling in.
Whoa.
It's not sacrifice. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, look at that damn abundant.
Whoa!
It's the combo deck.
Whoa, young lady.
Well, we have a sensor for their cannon. They are the Sultai Legends combo or whatever, the Paradox Engine deck.
Oh yeah, that looks.
Play the cannon.
It was
Play it.
Not as good after Teferi.
Play it. Ah, dumbass. Of course it's not as good without Teferi.
This is the reason Teferi got banned.
No, it sure isn't.
You're right. You're very correct.
They're gonna play another one. They're gonna play a 3-mana spell now. Ah, beans. Sucks for them. We have to do this because that gets them so far ahead on mana, like so fast. Yeah, we're never gonna get to. If only they'd done it before playing their lands. Do it lands. Done been knowing. Oh, we're gonna die.
I mean, they don't have the whole combo yet. They've got one piece in play.
And I have 4 mana left after playing Kennen.
Do this.
Hmm.
Oh, but we want both.
I
On tap and tuck.
Kennen.
Yeah.
They play main deck counters usually.
No.
And they're 1 card away.
What the hell is that? It's
The
Mario.
dragon. It just makes their treasures tap for. Makes all their art. It makes their Mark Chambers tap without you having a legend. And it makes if they're doing a loop with the sacrifice red mana, sacrifice it to.
Pyro? Spellbomb?
Yes.
Is
It makes
that
it tap for mana and then you can
Pyrite
use that
Spellbomb?
mana.
Is that in this format?
I believe that was in one of the
That
anthologies.
seems too good. Another
Why?
Emerald? I don't know. It just seems too good. Listen to me.
I'm pretty sure
They
it
just willingly milled their Keenan, which means.
means that they don't need it.
Hmm.
Means they have a Paradox Engine in their hand.
Hmm.
That can't be right. Well, if they have another Mox Amber, so if they have the Paradox Engine, we're dead.
Unless we behold multiverse into a braid or a counter spell.
What kind of spell do we have that hits? Oh,
No.
we're just playing Giganta.
Alright, we're gonna do this then.
Oh, that's pretty nice. We discard an Opus, we cast an Opus next turn to wipe their board. By that I mean killing Emery.
Do we want both? Do we want the third opus?
Yes, so we get the Opus.
Okay.
Now we just discard an Opus. I don't have to do it now, but I mean the Giganta alone is probably just gonna kill us. Wow, Giganta makes a lot of mana with Paradox Engine.
Yes, it does.
Is there a restriction on the mana, or is it just
Nope. It can't be spent to pay generic mana costs.
Got it.
So
there
there
is
is
a restriction on it.
restricted on it.
You can kill that. I guess you should probably leave the Salt coming up, because killing Emery won't actually stop them from doing a lot of stuff with the Paradox Engine still. No, you should just wait. They don't have one in their graveyard, so they can't cast it with the Emery. Because if they just play Paradox Engine, we can Salt coming. Don't. You don't.
Then untap an opus. Oh,
That's a
Jesus.
lot of mana.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Ah,
jeez.
jeezums. Can't cast Paradox Engine with that mana.
Cast an Escaped Wilds. Yeah, I think it's okay.
The only card we actually care about is Paradox Engine. didn't hit one. That probably actually gets one.
But
I believe Feo wishes. It's very likely that they have one in their sideboard for Karn and
Fea wishes.
yeah.
That seems reasonable. We'll just
I mean, I don't know if they're playing Karn, but
we'll just counter when it comes.
of course.
This turn we get to kill Emery.
Anti-mana's hit or miss. They get to play a Lenoworld, but they can't play anything else.
They didn't have a land, which was kind of rough.
No. Not my fucking problem. They had double cannon on the play. No, we were on the play. If they had done that on the play, we would have lost already.
Maybe. It looks like they were missing a piece.
The piece, the winning piece.
Yeah.
So we still get the Opus here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wait, are they dead?
Oh, we shoot 4 face. Tap Emery, make a 4/4. Untap, shoot 4 more
So
face.
they're not
No, they're not
actually dead, but they're on 2.
We'll shoot. Let's kill Emery and shoot 2
Yeah.
face,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then
Yeah, there you go.
I guess I should have tapped him. I don't think it doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
Happened to in Castle.
Yep.
It's not great.
It's not exactly what we want.
In fact, it's definitely. Mostly because we have him almost dead. Finding Helix is like almost lethal.
Or
But we
8.
still have to leave up Salt coming this turn.
Yeah, we do.
Means I get to chump block our 4/4. That's actually nuts.
Very good. It actually
That
stops the combo.
Just eat their Montamer with this in their graveyard. This lets us also Opus if they don't cast something we need to stop
It doesn't.
coming.
It doesn't.
We had 8 mana last turn. Oh no, we had a treasure.
We had a treasure last
That's
turn.
my bad. Yes, we need to get rid of the Mox Amber. And then we can just leave with the Salt coming. Try. This is better.
We'll be fine.
This because I mean you attack.
I didn't think about it.
God fuck God.
I'm a dumbass. Whoops.
Just kind of have to let it. I mean, we could. It's just stop their whole turn,
Pretty good.
but
We can untap Day of Judgment, kill both of their dudes,
and then they're pretty far away from comboing.
and then they also don't get to cast that fucker.
No, they can.
Oh, I guess they could.
But
They
again,
get
man.
one or the other.
Yeah.
I think.
No, they can definitely cast both.
Shut up.
They make blue with the Exanta and the Mind Stone. They cast a.
And then they can just.
No, wait, because it's granted. 1, 2. Can cast it.
Shut up.
But they did not get both. They
Shut
can't even cast the granted. They don't want to, apparently. Let's make our Day of Judgment better. On a card. Without Gigantha or Emery or a second Mox Amber, they're not doing anything. We still want to just wait on the Opus, though. That's nuts. A second one?
He's
Leave
gonna.
the Day of Judgment, leave all the Soul Guide Lantern? You technically attack there, right? Or
Probably.
not that it really matters for the most part. Just the Emery of the graveyard. I think anything else is relevant without just good, and we can just crack it if we need to.
One of
Crack
these.
a whacking.
We can use one of these to draw a card this turn.
Fine. We don't need to. Why not just leave us the back door where we have an Opus? We absolutely do not need to do that.
But we can.
We don't need to. I don't think we should. Having both of them just leaves us at like how do they kill us? To a Soul Guide Lantern. One Soul Guide Lantern. What's their plan to beat one Soul Guide
I
Lantern?
don't think Keenan can put anything into play that'll kill us.
Uh-huh. So how do they ever beat 2? Guess we're gonna go find out.
They're gonna find out real quick. They're gonna go look for something.
They're gonna go see if they have a non-creature spell that beats 2 Soul Guide Lantern.
Probably not. If I had to take a guess.
If I'm guessing, in these colors,
I'm guessing, and I am.
it is a guess.
It is a
You've
guess.
played this deck before, but
It's been a
obviously
long.
a
It's
new-
been a minute.
because they're playing just blue now because they can't. They were
Keenan.
playing. It was Sultai a while back,
It
right?
was 4-color one.
I thought it was Sultai.
It was Abzan blue when I played it last.
Yeah,
I guess.
they have an escape in their sideboard.
I guess
Okay.
I played it briefly after the banning.
Now that
After
is
Keenan
good for
came
them,
out.
the escape in their sideboard, because